device. Oh, that's why.
Hello.
There we go.
There it
Okay.
is.
Oh my gosh, I feel like
I'm
going backwards in this whole streaming thing. Like I'm not.
I'm just a floating head in the distance.
Yeah, we're both floating heads. Both floating heads at the brink of. Okay.
Someone please comment and say hello to tell us that we are actually live and you can
I'm pretty
see
sure
us
we are.
and hear us.
Yeah.
Because we've just had so many issues lately.
Let's even do this. Let's just see what it's gonna do here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's not live. There we go. We're live. Okay. We're live.
Right. Cool.
I see that Daniel came in early to say that he was
Daniel.
first. I don't think he's here anymore.
Oh, bye, Daniel.
I mean, it's like 11:30 there.
That
on
hasn't
a Thursday.
stopped him before.
That hasn't stopped him before.
He's pretending to be asleep for 10 minutes and then he'll come back.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's really weird. For some reason, all of a sudden, I can't, it's not pumping audio through.
Yeah, we're not hearing ourselves.
Oh, you're not hearing it either?
I'm hearing the music from the game, but I'm not hearing your voice or my voice.
Yeah, that's really weird. Oh, maybe it's because it's so quiet?
I don't know.
Can you hear that in the...
I can hear that, yeah.
Hello?
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Now
Okay. Except for now, we're just so loud.
So loud.
Okay. Well, we'll have to figure that out. Oh. There. Maybe that'll fix it.
And that'll just be so loud for
in
the
our
jump
ears.
scares.
Yeah. Okay. Save current game. There we go.
It's only 30% complete.
I know, but we're making progress. We're figuring out what we have to do. So we are going to play a little bit of this, and then the majority of our time is going to be spent in Tiny Bunny. I think we'll just play this maybe for a half hour.
Yeah.
Go until 9.
That sounds good to me.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I forgot.
Girl just died.
Yeah.
Child deaths. Should we...
Do I have a key for this door? Storeroom? I don't think so.
Is this the basement key or something?
Yeah.
No, key to the stairs. Key to stairs floor 2. What floor are we on?
0. -1.
I think you can separate... He can't get you in the stairwell,
Yeah,
so you're
we're safe
here. Can you separate your items by keys?
Oh,
I think you can.
Yes, you're right.
Keys. You want keys to stairs. Floor 3, floor 2.
Storeroom. No.
Storeroom, no.
I get really excited about the storeroom.
Okay, so what do we need to do now?
So we can look at our scrying
we need
mirror.
To be in a dark place.
Yeah, that's true. How do we?
You have to. You can't pull it up until you're in a dark place. It'll show up. I believe.
So I've got keys to this floor.
And to floor 3.
And did you see 3?
And 3, yeah.
Okay. Well, he's on that floor, so.
So we probably don't want to go there.
No. Is there a 4th floor? Yes, there is.
Well, remember, there's ground floor, and then there's level 1, and then level 2, and then level 3.
But that's right. Yep, you're right.
Yep.
He was on floor 1 then.
I think so.
And this is floor 2.
So.
Which we definitely have keys to. Oh, yeah. Okay.
There.
Kablamo! Door unlocked.
Follow the compass.
Are we supposed to be on floor 2?
I don't know.
Was there anything on floor 2?
I don't know. We need to go into a dark room.
Oh, let's go into a room. Yeah, good idea.
And just any room will do.
Yeah. He just does. Was that him?
No. I mean,
This
any
is the
room
story.
besides this. Any actual room.
Yep, see? It's dark down this one.
Yeah.
I don't remember being so dark.
Some of the corridors are dark, but not all of them.
Okay.
So when... Yeah.
All right, let's get a refresher here.
That's very loud.
Let's just turn it down a little bit.
Because we solved the one with the girl. What was her name? Like Amy?
Yes. She was at peace now or something.
Okay. The paddle.
And that is going to show us at the end what floor it is, right? Okay.
At the end of the little sequence.
Floor 2. As it looks like the guy from Alien.
Ooh.
The android. What's his name?
I don't know. The notebook
Yeah.
with all the clippings.
Yeah.
Remember that?
3.
Floor 3.
Okay.
Wait.
And we can take the stairs.
You can take the stairs.
So it's all floor 3.
For what we've got now, yeah, we need to be on floor 3. Oh, that just scared me so.
What
You just
the-
went into the bathroom.
Oh,
That's
that
what
threw me
you did.
off.
Yeah, that scared me quite a lot.
I was like,
don't you want to
what?
look out? Okay.
I didn't hear him.
I didn't either, but I just...
Oh! Maybe we should have
told
looked
you
out
to
the
look
thing. Oh my gosh. He was.
And here's the dogs to check on us.
Oh, we're okay. We're okay. Yes. Good job checking on us, though. Yes. Holy cow.
What a way to start.
Oh, man.
Yes, we're okay, Nova. Thank you.
Jeez Louise.
She's shaking.
She's what?
She's shaking.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Okay.
She's like really, really shaking.
Okay, what do we have? What do we have? How do we know? Well, we don't have a scrying meter anymore.
It's all right. It's all right.
Oh, we do.
You
Okay.
can...
No, I don't want that. I'm just kidding. I really don't want this.
I know.
This is long.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, you're a good
She's
dog.
shaking so hard now. Yes, I know.
1? Oh, all of our stuff's on 1. I mean, we can pick up... We need the
Hi,
box.
dogs. Hi, dogs.
Okay, I'm gonna look through the spyglass.
Everything's okay.
What floor are we on?
Go lay
2?
down. Go lay down. Go lay down. It's okay. Lay down. Lay down.
Look in the first floor store
Sit.
near the stairs
Sit.
of the device. Where are we?
Whoa, that sign was down.
202. Yeah. This is the wrong
You
way.
need to go near the stairs.
Yeah, we do. Oh, this is where we were. Are we near the stairs? No, it's a storeroom.
I just hate turning around.
I know. Okay. Where the heck are we?
Getting closer. I think you just went like literally the longest way. Oh, it's okay, doggy. She's still shaking.
Oh my gosh. And he's here.
Yeah, he's here.
Ugh. Okay, well, we can check this
You
room.
can sometimes find him in there. Oh, a key.
To this room, probably. Okay. Oh, 223. Oh, no, that's not this room. Okay.
She's starting to calm down.
Good doggy. Yes.
No, she's still really shaking. It's okay. Do you think she's shaking because of something else or because we were screaming?
It's really hard to tell. You okay, Nova? You okay?
She also ate like couch stuffing or something today.
Yeah, I don't know what
so-
she ate. It was something.
Something yellow and spongy.
Yeah.
Is that him?
I don't know. All this ambience. I don't remember it last time.
I think you can turn down the ambience, can't you?
I hear him talking.
Yeah, so he's on this floor for sure.
We could lock him in here.
We could.
I wonder if we can do that. Let's see. Oh, no, we don't have the key to this room. Oh, we don't have any keys anymore. Shoot. Jesus, music. This is the thing. Like, this music is in and out, so we don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go out. I haven't heard anything for a while. What was that? Okay. Listen, we are trying.
We have to go down a floor. comes. No, we can't.
you
It's a lie.
can't.
It's a lie. Don't let him deceive you.
Okay. Should we just run and get out?
No, he's gonna do another pass.
Okay, if he tries the door, back, left, forward. A, B, A, B. But I want to go that way. I don't know how to get out of here. We don't have a map. I know, we don't have the thingamajig.
It
Well-
would be nice to have a map, wouldn't it? Oh, I think he's coming back.
I think you're right. I'm getting out.
Okay.
Prepare yourself. I think it's this way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Are we gonna get out of here? Oh, that's the door. Oh.
What the heck?
Wait, maybe these are stairs. Okay, I'm going in here. Freaking. Oh, I just heard another door.
Did you?
I thought I did. Unless it just like duplicated itself
We're
for some
hearing
reason.
the dog.
No, it sounded like the door sound twice. Okay, let's check this room. If we hear anything, we'll jump into the closet. Oh, good. What a worthwhile trip this has been.
Absolutely nothing. It feels like the map is different.
Yeah, it
I'm not
does,
gonna
doesn't
lie.
it? There's no door over there. That door is locked.
What is that door?
I don't know. It looks like a push only and it's locked. Like it doesn't look like it has a... Oh my gosh. Well, if he captures us again, what are we gonna lose? A key? Prepare yourself. Oh. Yeah, you know what? We're really trying our hardest here.
Okay, go right, I think.
I can't...
Yeah. Oh, here he comes. Ah! He's right there!
Yep, he certainly is.
Go in a room, go in a room, go in a room.
Oh, man.
Oh, she's shaking again. We're definitely freaking out the dog.
Okay, he's gonna come in here.
Yeah, he is. It's okay.
It's okay, Nova. It's
She's
okay.
shaking so hard.
I'm sorry. Are you so scared?
Do you want to go outside? Why don't you guys go outside?
Okay, so we went in here, coming from this direction.
Yeah, we need to go back that direction.
Go back that direction. Okay. I think that door's unlocked.
This one right here?
Yeah,
Should I
and
let him out?
unbarred. Yeah. I cleaned it up.
This
Oh boy, he's right there. Oh,
one. Is he coming in?
he ran. No.
Oh, I hate when he runs.
Oh, they'll lock it back up.
And barred it.
Okay. Well, at some point today I did that. I don't think I
How do I...
checked this room. 206, that's the room we're in.
I don't know how to do this.
You just lift up. You just lift up.
But then how do I get it to stay up?
You just pull it out. Lift it up and pull it out.
What?
Yeah, now just pull it out and let it go. Yeah.
Oh. Go outside, doggies. Be free.
Be free.
I'm free.
Okay, I'm gonna call him in here so I can lock him in
Are
here.
you really?
Yeah.
Do you have the deadbolt key?
I
to
do.
it? Are you
I
sure?
don't remember.
You have to hide in the bathroom? I think for him to come in and then run out and lock him in. Hey!
Hey!
Go in the bathroom. He's coming. Go.
I'm trying. Hey! I really hope it's just a matter of clicking that deadbolt.
I really hope so too.
Wardrobe. We wouldn't have been able to get past him.
Maybe he comes in and he barges into the bathroom and then you run.
Maybe. Well, are we on floor 1 yet? Where are we? Back in that one corner? If he's right here, just chilling, waiting for us.
So help me.
Okay. This is 202 and 203. This is where we were.
Maybe he's on a different floor now.
This is okay. So okay. No.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to freaking turn around.
Well, look at where the arrows point. If it's not a turning arrow.
Okay. See, this got us nowhere, I feel like. Now, are we supposed to go down this way, maybe?
Perhaps. Yeah, no. The mannequins were the wrong place. I think we want to go this way. I think that's the storeroom.
It is.
I think it's around that corner.
I think this is a circle.
No, what?
Yeah, I have no idea. We're just stuck forever.
It really feels that way.
I'm going down the... Wait. I'm going down the mannequin valley.
Well, check...
This feels like the right way.
Okay.
But it's not. This is going to be a dead end. Oh my gosh.
I really feel like something has changed.
He's here now. She's going to 214. I just want to get out of floor... like, honestly...
Just want to get off this floor.
I just want to get off this floor. I want to find the... We don't have the... Ooh. That's new. I just want to run. Like, I just want to go.
Go for it.
If he crosses here, if I heard him.
Yeah, here's steps.
I'm just going out and I'm running. Hey.
There he is.
There he is. Okay.
You're gonna go for it?
I'm gonna test it. Yeah.
He's gonna get you. He is gonna get you.
Yeah, he is.
Where the heck are the stairs?
No idea. He's
No,
freaking chasing us.
This is the same dead end. We keep going to the same two dead ends.
We do.
There's something we're missing.
100%. Here he comes. Holy
coming in.
cow. Holy cow.
I haven't seen that one before.
Oh, what the heck is that about? What kind of normal person does that?
Kashi was looking at me. He's not a normal person. That's the whole point.
Okay.
Check
well,
the
might as well
drawers.
check the drawers. I'm gonna check my drawers.
Oh.
No, not in that way.
No, we've already been in this room.
Yeah.
Last time we died and got trapped in the dead end.
I'm so sick
Oh,
of
we
this.
don't have any of our things.
No, we have the scrying mirror.
Do we?
Yeah.
We just need our spirit box or whatever.
Well, we might die. I'm very just like
We're gonna
whatever.
die. If he gets us, I'm done. Okay.
Okay.
Is that a hallway? No.
209.
I'm like, is that what we're missing?
This is a dark room. Okay. Where were we in this one?
We were until 11.
That's fine.
I would watch. Well.
Oh, we've been here.
Get in there. Get in there.
Oh, this is much worse.
Noah, hi Noah.
How dare us? What do you mean oh, it was not us. It's Daniel. Yeah, he came on when I scheduled this thing, so. He did it and peaced out. No, you get to join us in our
He's out.
escapades of just being super annoyed with this game, actually. We can't get out. We can't find the
it.
stairs.
We can't
or
find the stairs and elevator on this floor. It's like we played this
red?
game
Why is this red?
for a long time. Wait until you're safe first.
Oh, great.
So he's still hunting you.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, there's our indication. Are we safe now?
I guess. It's up to you.
I'm just gonna do it. No! I'm just gonna do this. Okay. We gotta take... If he kills us here... Okay.
Sure you are.
Okay, so 208. Let's just go into 208. Cool. Okay. We haven't lost our compass yet. Or our scrying mirror. Goodness.
He's really hunting us tonight.
Yeah, did we, like, up the difficulty?
Maybe. You were clicking all kinds of things. What? What's wrong with your Coke? Oh, wait, no.
Yes.
Did he just open and close it? Or did he...
I think he left, but I'm gonna get out, and we're gonna either die... Oh, my gosh.
It says you're not safe.
Yeah, you're right. It does say that we're not safe.
If he comes back in this room, so help me.
Okay, I heard that. I heard him.
I hate this.
This
This is just so much anxiety.
Okay, I'm going out.
You're so much braver than I am.
I'm just fed up.
It's gotta be down that way, right?
No, we've been down that way. It's gotta be this way.
This is it.
No.
He's gonna come right to this room anyway. Go hide in the wardrobe.
Get off this floor.
I don't like this game anymore.
Yeah, this is just... Okay.
I can't do this much anxiety for this much time and this little payoff. And the child is calling for
And
me.
the babies. He sounds like a Furby.
Should I
Did you take the bottle?
I did.
Oh,
I didn't drug it though.
Oh, boy.
But I haven't been doing that for days. I've been forgetting.
That's the way I want to go, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's the way I want to go.
Yeah.
I almost want to get killed.
And just see if you end up somewhere else?
Yeah.
Or do you always end up on the same floor that you died on?
Well, I definitely end up in the same room. Maybe we just need to be patient.
Should I go check on her?
Yeah, probably. Alright, guys. 208. Okay. Oh, it's just so far away. Okay, so we want to go. I'm going to check my little peephole. Let's get more in here. No, I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. Alright. Oh, we're going to get bamboozled right here. Okay. Okay, hold on. Oh my gosh. We freaking found it. Call the doggone lift. Where are we going? We want to go to 1. I found it.
Downstairs?
Yeah, it was just like...
Did you look up a map?
Yeah, I did. I was sick of it. Okay, he can't get us on 1, right?
Correct. No, not 1. On the ground floor. He can get you on 1.
Why? What are we hearing here?
This is Europe, remember?
Yes.
So he can get you here.
Can I turn that off? Store room. Okay. We get this.
Yes.
And we go to 3. Perfect.
Look out the keyhole. Or is that not an option?
It might be. We might get killed here. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, man. No kidding, Noah. Salvation.
He's gonna be right there.
Okay, 3. He's looping 2.
He's still on 2.
Yeah, so.
I hope he just stays on 2. I hope it's just a glitch and he's just going hard on 2 for the whole game.
Okay, let's follow this stupid compass.
Now go into a... Yeah. Okay, so we've got to go around the corner.
It's probably not right here, but we might as well go in here and get some... Oh,
It's a dark
some
room.
nothing.
Oh, we could try scrying in here and see if it gives us a...
Oh, a room number. Good idea.
Oh.
Okay.
I would try right
This
there.
room. Yeah. Huzzah! Yeah, she will. Did you set a timer?
No. Because my brain isn't functioning right now.
Oh yes, dear Mom. We've been here. Okay. Alright. 106.
Oh, is the compass spinning? That's what we're supposed to be looking for.
Oh, it's not doing anything in here. But we can do this. And we're safe here.
For now.
At least I'm safe aside from that.
At least I'm safe inside my mind.
There's the doctor, the good doctor. Or the somewhat maybe not great doctor from those clippings. The paddle. I don't think it's going to give us anything new.
My legs hurt from anxiety.
2?
The paddle's on 2.
Oh, okay.
This guy's
Did I miss
on
that last
3.
time then? I must
No,
have
it didn't
sneezed
tell
or...
us.
Okay. Whoa, he looked weird. Okay. Clippings.
This story's on 3. I don't know. Oh, it's not going to give us anything else. Okay, so we've got to just follow the compass, I think.
Remember how we didn't hear him ever? And they still...
He still got us.
I'm gonna go deeper. This is the way we came, I think.
Okay, yeah, so turn around, keep going.
Oh, it's the... what is this?
no,
room?
no, you gotta turn around. Keep turning. It might just be like, what? Wait, watch the compass. Is it just spinning or is it pointing? No,
Definitely
it's pointing.
pointing.
Okay, I'd go in there and spirit box it.
Okay, good idea. Forgot we could do that.
Yeah. And then press the talkie button.
Is anyone there?
Hello?
Oh, is this the guy we couldn't
Talk
figure
again.
out?
I don't remember.
Is it Harvey?
Yes.
Showing everything. Okay, let's just show items.
Where was the crossbow from?
No, ask him about the scrapbook.
Oh,
It was
yes.
from an armory display we used to have. Jimmy was fond of it.
I saw a scrapbook with newspaper articles in it. Who made it?
His ambient theme should just be the Goosebumps intro.
Jimmy. He used to keep cutouts of news stories about abusive teachers and doctors.
What a hobby.
He wasn't a normal boy.
Yeah.
I just
Okay.
ask him about everything. We already asked him that,
Okay.
apparently.
Why is there an old heater marked dangerous?
He was giving electric shock.
I feel like I could put two and two
Kept
together
it
on
so
that
the
one.
police could check it.
Oh, the wooden paddle. Us two. He keeps doing that. What is that about?
It'll tell you if you've already gotten an answer
Yeah,
from
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. I'll go. Good call. We asked him everything except for the.
Oh, right.
Oh.
So now you're trying to link things, I guess.
Hold on, I don't want that. So the
Just
beginning.
make
There's a
something
beginning item though. The
Who
dagger.
does the dagger belong to?
It's not a dagger. It's a letter open. It's not supposed to be sharp.
Okay, so let's ask about this and. No, is it blinking on your end? It looks like things are blinking for some reason on my actual stream. I'm not sure.
Finding the dead animal?
Yeah, that's right.
What you said about Jimmy saying he found the dead animal somewhere. Does that have something to do with what you said about the scrapbook?
See that? It's like
Probably
blinking.
I don't know.
A blinking.
No, okay. We need to link the
That
scrapbook
was supposed to help Jimmy,
with...
but Jimmy was
wait.
beyond help.
The man saying Jimmy lied?
Jimmy had some accusation about the doctor.
Yes, do that one with the scrapbook.
Okay. Keys.
It's everything.
Um,
I'm gonna do the scrapbook. Scrapbook. Ask that
When you said
one.
you'd heard the story somewhere before,
meaning. Oh,
does
good.
that have
The fact that you have
something
to
do with
ask
what you
means
said
that it's
about the
not.
scrapbook?
It's not on me. It's on somebody. It's just the.
It came straight out of it. As soon as I found that scrapbook, I knew where Jimmy had got it from. It was the same, down to every detail.
Yay! Finally, we made progress.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
I
so
need
blinking.
your
There was.
bravery, and
there
you
was,
need my intelligence.
Oh, on
level
3.
3. Okay, so now we just have to follow the compass.
Okay.
Look out through the spyglass.
Yeah.
I don't think he's on this floor, though.
Yeah. Well, freaking.
Well, you hadn't given it any time to check before in the last one. Okay. Oh, now he's on this floor. Okay,
He's
great.
definitely on this floor.
Which way? That was him.
That's not a room. I do remember that. Dang it. Naughty. It just sounds like Golem. Naughty girl. Yeah, sorry, Noah.
We were seeing some blinking on our screen and just like,
On the-
like
yeah,
the image was
on the
blinking
stream.
in and out.
Preview, yeah, there was.
But I don't think it was on the stream preview. I think it was the whole desktop.
No, I think it was just a stream preview. I made it smaller. so we should not see it again.
I mean, I haven't seen it.
There he is.
What a turd. Hey, you're a turd.
Yeah, you can't see that way. That's not how peepholes work.
Your dumb wig cap.
I mean, I guess, like, oh my goodness. Well, there's nothing down there. That makes sense. So is he actually, is it an actual AI, like, moving around? Because that was much quicker, right? But it was only because there's a dead end there.
I think it just randomizes his passes.
Right, but I mean, the timing of his passes.
Yeah, I think
I don't think it's randomized.
I think there's like 3 different ones.
He got us. He was just waiting. Well, we got progress. Oh, and it's 9:07, so we gotta jump into the game anyways.
Yay!
Just Kool-Aid Man's it. I wish we could.
Oh yeah!
Just burst through the walls. Alright. First floor. First floor. Where are we now, though?
Well, that sister wives picture of your family isn't over here anymore. Do you
you're
remember
right.
that picture?
Yeah, with Michelle?
It was your whole family plus your Aunt Michelle, but she like had her hand on your
Yes,
dad's
that's
back or
right.
something weird.
Senga was here. We got scared too. Well, mostly Esther. I was actually looking away, but
Oh man.
yeah. So we need to
My
go.
chest hurts.
Yeah, that was quite a concussion.
My heart hurts.
Oh, this is just the bathroom. That's what that is. I can't tell what's what anymore.
Well, you're in the dark.
Why is this not the? Oh,
There you go.
it's a reverse.
Are we trying it one more time?
No, I'm just seeing what floor we're on.
2.
Really?
Because of the
Oh,
red.
it's that room again.
The red wallpaper.
All right, save current game. Current game saved. Oh my goodness.
I need a Xanax.
All right, folks, we are going to bring up. Okay. I was like, where's that music come from? We're gonna bring up Tiny Bunny now.
Tiny bunny.
The tiniest of bunnies. Tiny Bunny.
Look at her cute little face, her big eyes.
So if I remember correctly, the last thing we did was get beat up. We got.
We got.
We're still kind of hestant on, and I'll change
girlfriend.
the settings in just a second so you all can see what we're seeing. On Paulina, whatever her name is,
Every time we say Paulina, I think of polenta, and I just
delicious Paulina.
grits.
Senga was here. Welcome. Thank you for coming by on this Thursday evening.
Why'd you say you're welcome?
What?
Did you say you're welcome?
I said thank you. Last time on Tiny Bunny, we were made
said
fun of for
Senga
being a
was here,
furry.
you're welcome.
Yeah, and then we just kind of leaned into it, didn't we? We straight up just
We
put that
went for
mask
it.
on. I was like, yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna get there. I am tempted to go back.
Do I get to sit there for this?
Yes, you do. We gotta switch. And we gotta load. And boop. Why did that not work?
It is.
No, screen switchies.
Oh yeah, he's taking his drugs or something.
I shut my eyes and threw the vitamins in my mouth.
Which is the left side? Does it matter?
Yes, it does.
Which one's which?
Right side has all the stuff on it.
Okie dokie.
Stretch. Tip me over and pour me out.
We are around toddlers all day. Okay.
What we'll do. Also know, you'll be happy to hear that I tried to optimize. Hello. All the stuff on my computer.
Let me have my face in it now.
My face is barely in it. My face.
Oh.
I look like Phantom of the Opera.
I'm sorry, I wasn't like that before, so I have to be completely out of frame then for you.
What? No, you get in there. Oh, you can't because
I can't.
you have to. We're still in our.
Your body's too big.
We're still not home. Mr. Ostrich,
Hi,
welcome.
Mr. Ostrich.
Let's see here. What I want to do. We don't have to do that. Okay. All right. Let's continue on.
I'm really yawny now.
Yes. All the music.
Oh, you're supposed to be
Please
reading.
stop driving me mad, please. I don't remember what's going on here.
He's taking some vitamins.
You kept saying it, and I was like, I need to do that. I looked into what software optimization is, so I optimized all the different things. I was doing my homework on a Friday evening, like usual. It's late. Mr. Ostrich, it's late. How late is it? It's not that late, is it?
I had already finished the hard part. There's only my art homework left. My
favorite subject.
Aw.
Oh, we don't get to. It's a triceratops. I needed to draw some sort of magical beast. It's a triceratops.
Very happy
I wanted to draw a dino at first.
Whoa. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
One stroke after another, the picture of a fox started slowly forming on a piece of paper. Well, we're happy to see you either way, Mr. Ostrich. Whether it's late or early, she was almost popping out the snow white sheet.
He just magic beast. He paints a pooping fox.
Yeah.
That's his
Pretty
homework.
magical. She stood on her back leg and wore a sly smile. My brush moved again, drawing a fluffy tail. A moment later, it dropped out of my weak hand. At least he's acknowledging that he doesn't have any kind of upper body strength. After I finished my drawing, I spent a while studying it in surprise, as if I couldn't understand where this red beast came from. The longer I looked, the scarier her smile felt. Carnivorous, fake, like the smiles of women from adult magazines that were sold in press kiosks back in the city. We don't have a clicky for that one? An alluring
Tell
smile.
me about
that
these
masked
adult
deep
magazines.
Seated malice.
Oh, is it because we stood her up?
And the fox eyes turned out red as if bloodshot. This is loud. They looked more like
I've been
bullet
telling
holes
you. It's loud.
you see in action movies.
Okay.
I don't remember drawing them this way. I moved away from the table and the lamp's The lamp's light reflected from the wet paint. The drawing was glossy. It felt like the fox was watching me. Waiting.
Oh!
Ты что, оглох?
Are you
Yes.
deaf? Goodness.
Я задумался.
This is all you.
Тебя спрашиваю, ты сестру не видел?
I'm supposed to do the...
You're doing all of it, remember? You do all the quotes and I do all
No, I
the...
think you do the manly quotes.
No, you do all the quotes.
I'll ask you again. Have you seen your sister?
Опять она где-то
She's
прячется.
hiding somewhere again.
I mean, something moved under my bed and I froze. Olya's dirty face peeked out with a finger pressed to her lips.
Оля, я тебя вижу.
Julia, I can see
I was
you.
gonna say, he's not an
Вылезай,
idiot.
ты же
Get out of there.
полиция.
You're covered in dust.
Oh, Olya crawled from under the bed and started dusting off her stockings, looking down.
Пойдем, Оль.
Let's go.
Я тебе сказку
I'll read you
почитаю.
a fairy tale.
Посижу с тобой,
Keep you
пока не
company
уснешь.
until you fall asleep.
Я с вами спать
I want to
хочу.
sleep with you,
Не
not
в
in
той
that room.
комнате.
Uh-oh.
Там.
Mom entered the room.
Что, опять
What,
сова?
the owl again?
А кто ж еще?
And what do you think?
Оль, она не придет
Julia, it
больше.
won't come anymore.
Я ее
I chased it
прогнал.
away.
Foxes are awesome. I
Foxes are really
I like
cool.
foxes.
I like foxes a lot.
I think they look cool. I don't know how I don't know. Olya shook her head in defiance.
Не прогнал.
You didn't.
Она придет.
And it will come.
Она сказала, что будет
It said that
каждую
it'll
ночь
come every night.
приходить.
О,
Oh,
так
it
она у тебя
talks now.
говорящая?
Olya ignored the question and then asked with newfound determination.
Можно я с
Can I
вами
sleep with
посплю?
you?
Можно.
Please.
В самый
This will be the
последний
last
раз.
time.
А пусть у меня ложится.
Why don't you let her sleep in my room?
I thought it was a great idea, but Olya shook her head again.
Нет,
No,
тебя
I
не
don't watch
хочу.
your room. It
Она
watches
на
you
тебя
too.
смотрит.
Oh yeah, they do eat chickens.
Yeah. They've got the taste of blood now. Yeah, I would side with you on this. Oh my goodness!
That was me, everyone.
Just
I'm
creating
sorry.
your own jump scares. I felt goosebumps all over my body.
Хватит.
Enough.
Puberty.
Нет никакой совы.
There's no owl.
Why is she
You're
staring at
sleeping
me?
in your own room tonight. Got it?
Look, they're both staring at us being angry.
Because we said, well, just let her sleep with me.
Yeah, we're just trying to help.
Mom, please.
Пожалуйста.
Пожалуйста.
Mom took Olya's hand and tried to lead her out of my room.
Пойдем, милая.
Let's go,
Не мешай
sweetie.
брату.
Don't bother your brother.
Olya clutched the bed sheets with her free hand. Ah, she got snot running out of her mouth now.
Пожалуйста, пожалуйста. Не хочу.
I don't want to go to it. I want to go to there.
Mom was tugging Olya toward herself, but she didn't budge. Only the bed's head squeaked in agony. Headboard? I feel like Dad intervened by picking Olya up and carrying her out of the room despite her desperate protests and pleas.
No! Don't take me to it. It's going to watch me again.
I've listened to them struggle to make my little sister go to bed for a
Are
while.
you struggling to read because you're listening to the Russian?
Oh, sorry. Yes. In the end, my parents gave up and let Olya sleep with them.
It's a stinky burp right in my nose.
Sorry. We had nachos for dinner, but it was surely the last time ever.
Oh yeah, happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody.
Oh, did you see that?
No. What happened?
It was the last time ever, it said.
Yeah.
When everybody settled down, I was lying in my room thinking about Olya's words. It's watching you too. I felt uncomfortable. I barely managed to calm down only after closing the curtains in my room shut. But as soon as I closed my eyes, memories of my day started jumping around in front of me. Oh good, here's a little recap. Little recap of what we did last time. Okay.
Oh yeah, the creepy picture of the missing boy.
I was in the middle of a stuffy school corridor. I could see the literature classroom from here. The faces of dead classical writers on their portraits. The prim and regal pose of our homeroom teacher, Lilia Pavlovna. And around that corner was her daughter, Katya, a snitch and a gossip, eagerly waiting for me.
Эй,
Hey, transfer student, transfer student.
чего тебе, Кать?
What do you want, Katya?
She got on her tiptoes and started swaying while hiding her hands behind her back, and then asked me with a fake smile on her face,
Can I
Скажи,
ask you
пожалуйста,
something? Why did you
Чего
get
это тебя
transferred
к нам
here?
перевели?
I might have told the truth about this to Paulina. But Katya will set it on the market for 3 kopiekas. It will be the same as printing all my thoughts and hanging them near Vova's picture for everyone to see. So I reverted to an answer I knew by heart.
Это все из-за моих родителей.
It's all because of my parents.
У папы тут
Dad
новая
has a new
работа,
job here,
а
and my
мама...
mom-
Мама...
My mom.
But Katya didn't even listen to me, just rushed toward the perked up ears of her friends, whispered something while stealing glances at me and giggling.
Да-да,
Yeah,
конечно,
right.
конечно. У нас тут
He
совсем
takes
за
us all for
дурачков держит.
fools.
Я вот
I've heard it's all
слыхала,
because of
что
his
это все
father.
из-за его отца. Он недавно кому-то
He crossed the
крутому
road of
дорогу
some big
перешел,
shot, and now their
и
family
теперь
is
они
hiding
всей
in our
своей
remote little
семейкой в
village.
нашем захолустье скрываются. Неправда.
That's not true. You're lying.
Послышали?
And did you
Слышали,
hear?
как ему
Did you hear
бабулин
how
сыпал?
Barbarin beat him up?
А этот лишь
And all he
ручки
could do was
опустил,
look pathetic
на
and take it.
глазенки
Oh, I forgot.
потупил.
In Russia, nobody has eyeballs.
Прекрати! Ты
Stop
знаешь,
it!
он
You
не
know he
один
wasn't
был.
alone.
И будто этого
And if
мало.
that wasn't enough,
Ходит
there are
Oh.
rumors that this
Что
weirdo
этот
carries a
чудик
bunny mask with him
повсюду
wherever he
таскает с собой.
goes.
Message restricted.
Retracted.
Ой, девочки, ну кто
Retracted.
же в своем
Did you
уме
retract your
будет
And the
message?
right
такое
mind would do
делать?
something like that, huh, girls?
Ясно,
I
понятно.
see,
Со
I see.
странностями
Our
наш
Antoshka must be truly special.
Может,
Maybe
слабоумный.
he's an autist,
А
but what
может,
if
И
he's a
маньяк,
serial killer?
Oh boy, 1942 Germany. That's
если в его
I'm sure you'll be
портфеле
able to
хорошо
find
Sure,
an
not
axe in his
lifting read.
Там и
backpack if you
топор
look hard
отыскать
enough, or
можно.
something even worse.
Да-да-да.
Yes, yes, yes.
Замолчи, заткнись!
Shut up.
Zamolchi.
Where's our girlfriend at
Вон
a
как
time like this?
раскричался-то.
Look at him
Вот
scream
ужас.
as if
Goodbye.
something bit him.
She's playing the violin, kicking puppies downstairs.
Pupils, look at how wide they are.
Опять
I
чего
hope he
доброго
won't go
катушек
insane
слетит
and
и
resort
руки
to
распускать
violence
начнет.
again.
Не зря же его мать
I mean, there must be a
таблетками
reason his mom always feeds him those pills, right? How does she know about his pills?
I just stood there in confusion, trying in vain to understand how she found out about my medicine. And what scared me even more was the possibility that her nonsense had some truth mixed in.
Да-да,
Yes, that's right.
он такой же
He's as
ненормальный, как
insane
и
as
его
his little
сестрица.
sister.
Представляете,
Can you
как
imagine
из
that she
сумасшедшей
says a
дурочки
human-sized owl
каждую ночь
visits her every
прилетает
night?
сова ростом с человек. Только что-то ее
And not a
никто из
single
здоровых
healthy
людей
person
не
has
We'll
seen
be here,
it.
Mr. Ostrich. Thanks for stopping by. We'll hopefully be here so we can hear more.
And this
Просто
simpleton believes her. Can
Нет,
you imagine
вы
that?
представляете?
And then I caught a single kind look from the smirking crowd.
It's Pauline.
Как же так, Антон?
How can it be, Anton?
Неужели
Are
действительно
you really?
тебе не
Are you
здоровится?
unwell?
Ow.
Полина, послушай
Paulina,
меня.
please listen to me.
Now the girl's not gonna let you.
Как же, как
Yeah,
же?
right.
Не слушай
Don't
этого
listen to this
болтуна,
liar,
Полиночка.
Paulinочka.
Polina's
Свистит он, что в Москве
He's
бывал, как
probably never
пить
even
дать.
been to Moscow.
Это ничтожество
This loser
даже
can't even
постоять
stand
за
up for
себя не
himself.
может. А при
And he
случае
won't be
и
able
за
to
тебя
defend
не
you if it comes
заступится.
down to it.
Бросит,
He'll
думая,
run away
как
to
бы только
protect his own
самому по
skin.
шее не схлопотать. Слабо.
Weakling.
weak, and Polina slouched as someone kicked her in the stomach, then burst out in tears and fell to the dirty floor, wailing and screaming.
Whoa, that's a bit of an
That is,
overreaction.
holy cow. Is this Amber
Oh
Heard?
no! Why, Anton? Why?
Oh, this has to be a
This must be a
dream.
dream.
I couldn't understand her reaction, but I still rushed to Polina's side before getting shoved violently by Katya. By Katya.
Убери от
Get
нее
your
свои
paws
лапы,
off her, you
чудовище!
monster.
Rage was building up under the veil of my fear. It slowly rose from the cloudy mist. I felt my upper lip lift, creep up, showing my teeth.
То, что
a dog.
твой отец
The
бьет
fact that your
мать,
father
еще не
beats your mother
дает тебе
doesn't
права
give you the right
поднимать
to do the
руку на
same to
девушку.
girls. Yikes.
My fists became hammers. I couldn't unclench
I feel
them.
like we are really dark.
Yeah, we are really dark.
Ah! You thought we looked pale before. Alright. Now I really am just a floating head in the dark. Nobody can speak about my family like that.
I came to my senses when I already lunged at the angry Katya. Okay?
He went nuts! Nuts!
Слетел!
I hate this girl. Help! Help! Petrov went completely insane!
Петров с катушек слетел!
I think she's the fox. Look at those eyes. Look at her little
Those teeth.
canine.
Oh my. At the same moment, the crowd around her became louder. It started whistling and roaring and growing.
Yeah, this is
No, this is what happens in Russia. The subtle silhouettes of my schoolmates became larger, wider. They shot upward toward the ceiling. Turned into a giant black forest chock full of toothy faces. I shrank to a tiny ball of fur and started shaking in fear before the might of ulcer-ridden trunks that belonged to either trees or humans. It was impossible to tell.
Вот ты и показал
You've
свое
finally shown your
животное
animal
нутро.
nature.
Трус!
Coward!
Katya's face was twisted with jubilation and ecstasy.
Why? No! Why did you do this to me?
Going to scream while choking on tears.
Он!
He is just an
Животное!
animal!
I mean, not.
Сюзан!
An outsider! Hey, we're the tiny bunny.
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh!
A scary flapping of wings came from the forest. A pair of giant white ears descended somewhere from above me and dug myself into them.
Anton! Anton!
Пожалуйста! Вставай!
Wake up!
I jumped up, almost falling out of my bed. Apparently, I was thrashing around for hours on the sweat-soaked sheets.
Gross.
Hopefully his sweat. Olya's scream pulled me out, set me free from the tentacles of fear.
Anton! Please! Wake up! Wake up!
It took my eyes a while to focus on the silhouette near the window. Olya's voice was distant. My head was still ringing after the fight. Sounds got distorted as if my ears were stuffed with cotton. My sister, as distressed as ever, just kept on repeating the same phrase.
The owl! The owl! Please! I'm scared!
Her tears poured on my heart like boiling water, but I was almost thankful for the owl's appearance. Otherwise, the scared Olya wouldn't have woken me up.
Оля, я сейчас.
Wait a second, Olya.
Хочешь, я тебе
Want
Мурзилку
me to read
почитаю?
Merzical?
Merzilka.
Murzilka for
Подожди.
you.
Merzilka. Is Merzilka? Merzilka? A Soviet and Russian monthly illustrated magazine for kids. It has been published since 1924. The magazine uses an unidentified yellow creature wearing a scarf and a red beret as its mascot. Writers like Samuel Marshak and Agnia Barto contributed to the magazine early in their careers.
I don't know who those people are. Give me...
I placed my bare heels on the cold floor. Felt around for my glasses. Remembered Semyon, his underhanded act inside.
Please,
Is she
please!
behind the curtains?
That's where she likes to hide.
It's
Look!
like a terrible place to hide. She couldn't tear her eyes off the window as if it was a staring contest.
We're gonna see the owl, you think?
Oh snap! I found the light switch with my hand.
Or do you think
the
she's
lamp
not
poured
there?
bright light all over me. I think one of those two options. I got up. My vision fooled me, moving the window closer only to push it farther the next moment. My sister was just a blurry spot. That's not your sister. I took a hesitant step forward.
Оль,
Olya,
что там?
what's there?
Что-то случилось?
What happened?
Ты хочешь, чтобы я открыл шторы?
Do you want me to open the curtains?
Looks like one of the bullies.
No, please don't! It's moving around. The owl is there. I don't think she's that tall.
The voice was coming from behind. She's under the bed. Oh! I turned around and froze from terror. Teary-eyed Olya stood in the doorway.
Who?
Oh!
Who are you talking to right now?
She stared at me with eyes that were red from crying. With her hands wrapped around her shoulders, her voice was nervous, as if she was afraid to hear my answer.
Я разговаривал с тобой.
I was talking
Тем,
to
кто
you.
притворился тобой.
Someone who pretended to be you.
The ledge outside my window creaked ominously as if something huge was sitting on top of it. And the thing that pretended to be Olya started spreading, changing shape, growing to scary heights into the light of a carnivorous moon.
Please.
Dang.
Come closer. Come here.
The voice didn't belong to my sister anymore. I'd figured that out. The thing that was hiding behind my curtains got tired of pretending, making me look like a fool. I pinched myself as hard as I could, hoping the silhouette near the window was just a continuation of my nightmare, a hallucination brought upon by the cursed house. And those don't bite, do they? The silhouette was towering before me under the veil of mist. I heard Olya's shrill scream when someone had knocked on the window. Jeez.
Knock, knock. They came to get us.
Another knock. I stepped back into the middle of the room, as if there existed nooks where I could hide from this horror.
Why don't they call their parents? Like, if he's
The
watching
parents
this
of the
thing,
freaking...
can't
They're gonna
Olya
come in,
go
even seeing this, and be like, "Oh boy,
Who didn't
derp
take their pills
derp."
again?
The sound was sharp, metallic. The lamp started shimmering, then it suddenly lighted the hole and went out. Whose hole? Like a candle under a strong wind, the filament inside it snapped with a ringing sound.
Oh boy, here we go.
For a second there, it was something.
It's gonna be a jump scare.
The darkness that was waiting for that exact moment poured from all the angles and enveloped me. There was only this window left in the whole universe. Moonlight poured through it, painting everything the color of bones that were exhumed from a crypt. Olia started squealing and pressed herself into my back, seeking protection. And then an eye, burning with a carnivorous fire, stared at us from the window. No, it wasn't trying to break the window, it was toying with us. He just kept on knocking, driving us mad. As if a giant clock was measuring the time left for us, its pendulum swinging above the abyss. She was screaming in desperation, her hands clutching my arm like a pair of pincers. Oh my goodness.
Come closer.
I could barely make out a pair of wings that spread out above the black spot.
Скажи ей, Антон.
Tell her, Anton.
Скажи, что я больше
Tell
не
it
буду
that
с
I
ней
won't be a
плохо
bad girl anymore.
Никогда.
Never ever.
Только пусть
I
она
just want it to
уйдет.
leave.
Пожалуйста.
Yes. The moonlight suddenly disappeared and the room descended into darkness. We couldn't see the burning eye anymore. I swallowed the stingy lump that was stuck in my throat. I stepped toward the curtains, entranced by the call of this disfigured guest.
Не буду, не буду,
Olia
не
was
буду,
standing
не
behind
буду.
me, mumbling.
I'll be good, I'll be good, I'll be good.
The bleak window was creeping closer. Curtains rustled. I reached out to move them aside so I could look my fear in the eyes. At that moment, I heard noise coming from our parents' room. Without thinking, I pulled the curtain to the side in one swing.
Nothing. Because it's already in the house! No.
The call was within the house, though there was something shining on the ledge among the scattered feathers. Oh, what?
His glasses?
The ones that were thrown, right? They weren't crushed? I thought they were crushed, weren't they?
I don't think
Maybe not. Maybe they were just thrown. The ones that Semyon took from me.
So the owl returned his glasses?
How did they get here? Was that a gift from the gurgling night? Did that owl really bring them here? There are definitely owl tracks. I looked at the front yard, the foreboding bless you clearing at the toothy forest. Not a soul, not a trace of our late night guest. Only the lamppost, dreaming like a lone watchman among the snowy desert. The dry window frame creaked. I tore away the insulating tape and the stipes of glued newspaper. Yeah.
Before plastic windows became widely accessible in Russia, the cracks and frames of wooden windows were filled with cotton or pieces of cloth and sealed with self-adhesive tape or strips of newspaper soaked in soapy water to conserve heat in winter.
I remember that. I tore away the... Yeah, I did that. Womp, womp. I opened the window with a big trouble. Frost
I feel
pinned...
like the translation's getting worse and worse.
Yeah, they're also getting tired. Frost pinned me with its little needles. The paintings on my wall moved from the draft. I touched my glasses. Meep, meep. Sure, they would melt in my hand.
No, these ones.
Oh.
You goofball. We're
But they
staring
were
at it.
real. My brain was scrambling for an explanation. Semyon and his gang just pulled a prank on me. That's what it was. That's all it was. A smooth white blanket was glittering under the street lamp just outside our yard. What? If anybody was to get close to the house, to climb the pipe to the ledge of my window, they would surely leave footprints. But there was none. I cautiously took my glasses. Boop. My wrist still intact. Was still intact.
What was wrong with his wrist?
It could fall off. In Russia, the wrist bones are very weak.
Wrist bones connected to the
Nothing.
no bones.
Nobody pulled me into the darkness, full of restless writhing.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Вы почему не
Why
спите?
aren't you in bed?
I swayed from surprise and almost fell out of the window.
Совсем
Are
сдурели?
you out of your mind?
Жарко, что ли?
Did it feel hot in here?
Не болели
Do you want
давно?
to catch a cold? Squazniak!
That's right.
Squazniak!
That's what it is.
Там сова
The
была.
owl was
Tosha её
here.
прогнал.
Tosha chased it away.
Oh boy, she's
А
in
ну-ка,
trouble.
марш
Go
спать
to your
к себе
room
в комнату.
immediately and get on your bed.
Оставной.
You.
My pa's directing her seething eyes at me. She was thinking of a punishment equivalent to my crime. In the end, she just waved her hand, took Olia by the shoulder, and left, throwing gloomy words my way.
Завтра поговорим.
We'll talk tomorrow.
Rutro. I managed to get the frame back in place with a couple of hits, pressed in the latches with all the strength my fingers could muster. Cold left the room, but the fear was still present. Hey, I put my glasses on my nose and started studying my reflection in the window. It didn't look like a face, more like a death mask.
We're on camera.
Oh, no. Just like the one worn by the boy from the notice board. That night I was on the edge of joining him there. Oh. Oh. A black and white face was staring at me through the clearing between student heads.
Semyon.
It wasn't Vova. His face was right beside it. I recognized the fat cheeks, the damaged skin. Semyon. Baburin's photo was printed out and placed under the glass like an exhibition piece.
Yikes.
Episode 3. On
Well,
and the wolf's
Sounds like a
fur will
good place to
stand.
close it out.
Yeah. This was a fun hour, guys. Oh, heberty-jeeberty, as they say.
It's been 2 hours already, you goofball.
We've only been alive one.
What?
We've only been alive one.
Oh, this is on Utah time.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Bink. Floating heads amongst the darkness. The kidnappers will give him back. His parents probably won't pay the ransom anyways. No. What parents?
Well, I it
Optimistic of
sounds
you,
to
Noah.
me like the animals got him and took the glasses back to Anton.
I think because we put the mask on, the animals were just like, oh
On our
yeah, he's
side.
one of us.
Well, then what was the owl doing? Just trying to scare him while it returned the glasses?
Owls are crazy in general, and then you give them that kind of freedom, and they'll do whatever they want.
What are you even talking about? Man, I'm glad I don't have to see his stupid face right now.
I know, even that face is more
Oh
bearable.
gosh, they're saying it's me?
Hey, he's the one who hated Baburin. You think he did it? I've heard he's a weirdo. I hurriedly rubbed my glasses. Come on. The glasses! Semyon was clutching them in his fist while I was getting beaten up. And in just a couple hours, this lost item was lying on the edge of my window. Nothing. It was just a doggy. It was hard to imagine that Sioma suddenly got guilty conscious and returned my glasses in such a strange way. Acting like an owl. It's a long con. I was shocked, but kept walking toward the glass room, accompanied by nasty whispers all around me.
So they think that you, like, kidnapped and murdered 2 children?
Yep. They're stupid children. They're stupid. That photo still stood before my eyes. Semyon has gone missing. Semyon is gone. Wait, isn't Semyon the other one?
No, Semyon is the bully. Semyon Baburin.
Fat face? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. His fat fingers will never get to my throat. His signet ring won't smash into my chin. He'll never humiliate me again. Okie dokie. Wasn't that what I wished for? Oh, careful what you wish for. On the other hand, did I really wish Semyon to become a murky stain on the notice board? He was still someone's son or a grandson, and he went through the same struggles as me. Oh, that's right. He has grandparents taking care of him. Did I really wish for an unseen companion to dispatch him? For my unseen companion to dispatch him in such a brutal fashion. There it is. We got there eventually, guys. I didn't know the answer. I'm just a stupid kid. Or I was just scared of it. Hey, nonetheless, school still had something nice about it. Paulina, the girl with the violin, was like a mountain spring, like well water that you gulp down, pressing your lips against the zinc outer ring of a bucket, and can't ever get enough.
Gross.
Wow, he should write. What if I make her one of the characters in the story I'll draw? The protagonist will save her from terrifying monsters. Why can't she be the protagonist?
Oh gosh.
As soon as I thought of monsters, a bunch of my classmates slid down the rails, smirking like the xenomorphs from the Alien. I just brought that up. Was it the last game? I usually felt larger in my stomach. They are really getting it. I didn't want to cross paths with Bromka and Byasha, after what happened yesterday, especially since Semyon suddenly went missing. I'm going out the window.
I love the art in this game. I love the art style.
Yeah, I do too.
It's beautiful.
It's Russian. I entered the classroom and went toward the last row. All the chatter suddenly died down. So I walked there in complete silence. I was gonna make a Santa joke midway and then realized I was still reading a sentence. It felt like my classmates pushed and poked me with their stares. They carefully observed my every move. They looked at me with a mortifying mix of pity, ridicule, and derision. Like a scientist looks at an ugly representative of a newfound species of worms. I stared at the desk with the huge pile of library textbooks on top. My fists clenched. A lot of exposition here. It felt like I was the only one. I was the one who disappeared in that snowy forest, and my desk was finally used for something worthwhile. Simeon's empty chair stood in front of me. The chair that once belonged. Vova was gathering dust somewhere in another classroom. Yeah, sit down.
Do I have another option?
No. This whole, like, choose your own adventure. Oh, I looked at the portraits of classical writers. My eyes stopped on Ezenin's photo. Last year, I was tasked with learning any poem, and Dad suggested I learned one about the dog Jim, written by Ezenin. I don't remember all the stanzas by now, but the last one was somehow deeply ingrained in my memory. I'm sure she'll come here in my absence. Please catch her eye. Go kiss her hand for me. For all my real or fancied airs asking forgiveness of her in humility. That was a lot for just one picture. Okay, so things that we can interact with make sounds.
I think so.
Oh. Every boy my age I knew had something like this in his arsenal. Powder fireworks that blow up with a very loud sound. Especially inside an archway, it is said that they're produced in China and that a single one of them can blow your fingers off if you light it up and clutch it in your hand. I've done that before.
You have?
Especially the black Corsair type.
Clutched in your hand?
Well, no, it was clutched in my fingertips. Meep. And there's a box full of different types, and I didn't know that some of them were normal fuses and some of them were paper fuses. And I had been working with the normal fuses, and I grabbed a paper fuse into my normal wind-up, and by the time I got back, it exploded in my hand.
Ouchies.
I couldn't feel anything in my fingers for a day or so. They're good now. I can mostly feel them. They won't be enough to blow up plastic soldiers, but when it comes to stuff made of plaster, they should work. Cool. Let's sit down now. After a moment of hesitation, I sat down at Baburin's desk, the place where I was supposed to be assigned by Lilia Pavlovna.
Pavlova.
The chatter resumed as if someone just unpaused a movie.
Бабушка Бабурина такой кипиш устроила,
Baburin's
когда он
grandma
домой
made
не
such a
явился.
fuss when he didn't return home.
Сначала в школу
First she
прибежала,
ran to the
потом
school,
ментов
then called the
вызвала.
cops.
Да-да-да.
Yes.
She's talking to no one. Katya snuck a cunning glance at me, then leaned into her neighbor and whispered something. Girls from the second row also leaned in. She shared something with them, too. Whispers. Nods.
You're just listening.
I'm listening to it because it's not telling us what she's actually saying. I kept catching her What was that? Oh, no.
I don't know.
I kept catching her stare at myself. Her stare on myself. Her neighbor stared too. The whole class was watching me. It felt like they felt the need to watch me.
It was like they felt the need to watch me because
they were searching for traces of blood on my fingers.
it's from the firecrackers.
I wanted to defend myself and shout, "Guys, listen, I'm innocent!" Oh my. The delinquents turned around and stared at me in silence. Their looks were dripping with malice. But why? What did I do to them? Their friend went missing and they're still focused on me? Suddenly I noticed Biasha drilling a hole in my nose with his eyes.
His nose.
It felt like he was about to point his finger at me and shout at the top of his lungs, "Everyone look!" Oh, go ahead.
Well, Baburin snatched his glasses yesterday and now he has them back. Murderer!
Yep, that's enough in Russia to get you sent to the gulag.
Wearing glasses.
But he remained silent as if there was nothing special about my glasses at all. I may be going mad. I'm just saying that. I'm not even reading. I may be going mad. But I think Byasha knows something. He knows something, but he won't tell me what. As if looking for protection, I clutched the ruler until my hand hurt.
You don't have to be Columbo to solve
We all know who Columbo is. There's one more thing.
Who held a grudge against Baburin? Who hit him yesterday? Bullied him, and then...
The metal ruler fell out of my weak fingers. Man, he's really harping on his weak hands. It hit the floor with a jingle, and then made the other kids shudder. Ooh. Katya bit her tongue and squirmed nervously. There you go. Put them in their place. Use this. Chairs scraped against the floor. My classmates moved away from me, closer to the exit, toward the teacher's desk. I was not the only one to catch wind of that change. Romka and Byasha looked around and winced in contempt. Too bad they weren't afraid of me like everyone else. Oh, shoot. Okay, well.
Shut it. I bet you Baburin just got a whipping from his old hag and ran off. They'll find him soon. They'll find him all right. In a ravine with his stomach cut open. Wow, that's a horrible thing to say.
I mean, she's a horrible person. I gulped. Oh my. Let's show it. I imagine Sioma on a snowy blanket, his face white like a fish belly, split down the middle by the crevice of his mouth, snowflakes falling on his glassy eyes and filling up his throat. Goodness. See, I can almost hear his condescending tone. It's all your fault. But why was Semyon the only one? Get his just desserts for bullying me. Weren't all of them supposed to disappear? Romka, Bush, Byasha, Katya, along with every laughing onlooker? That's a big picture. Of course, Semyon did me a favor by disappearing. Thanks to him, my classmates now stared at me in awe. I don't think that's awe, but that was only one side of the coin. What if I'll have to repay that favor soon? The door creaked. Paulina entered the classroom. I straightened up in a hurry, so she wouldn't see me looking like a scared critter. Paulina went to her seat without looking at me. Ooh. The ringer's trill announced the start of the class.
Так, заканчиваем бардак.
All right, stop messing around. Class, stand up.
Петров,
You
тебя
too,
это тоже
Petrov.
касается?
Lilia Pavlovna went to her desk, followed by a policeman in a uniform. Militia. It was the man that visited us just recently. Tall, and his stare so sharp you could get cut on it.
Здрасте.
Hello there, kids. Hello there, fellow kids. Hi. Disappearing shirt.
Садитесь.
You can sit down, kids.
Познакомьтесь.
This
Это
is the
старший
senior
лейтенант
lieutenant
Константин Владимирович
Konstantin
Тихонов.
Konstantin Vladimirovich Tikhonov.
Он задаст вам
He's going to ask you a
несколько
couple of
вопросов
questions
и
and give you a
проведет
small
небольшую лекцию
PSA.
по безопасности.
The class livened up. Talking to a policeman was way better than studying. I, on the other hand, was ready to sit through hundreds of hours of Russian literature just to escape the lieutenant's oppressive stare. I love the music. Very Russian. Oh, there it goes. His brown eyes felt around the room. This reminds me of that SpongeBob when they unravel the map. And their eyes.
That's
That's what I think of.
That's our second SpongeBob reference.
Looking for me,
tonight.
yes. At least
In an
I'm taking
hour.
Inside my mind. Looking for me. Hair stood on the back of my neck and an icicle had lodged in my gut. Yeah.
Isn't it true that Baburin got killed by a serial killer?
Екатерина,
Shush!
ну-ка цыц.
Ekaterina,
Вопросы
let the
здесь
adults ask
взрослые задают.
questions here.
Просто нам всем
We're all
страшно.
scared.
Может,
Maybe
убийца
the killer
просто
is
где-то
somewhere
рядом?
close.
Dang, she is evil.
Maybe they're even
This is the
sitting
police,
among us.
Katya. Rumors are rumors, but her sly stare was directed at me. She's flipping us off. Straight up just
I
flipping
don't
us
think
off.
that's how they do it in Russia.
No, they give the fig. They still flip people
The
off.
fig?
Though. Yeah,
What's the fig?
the got you know your
Oh.
nose thing. Tikhonov stepped in between the rows of desks and started walking at an excruciatingly slow pace, brushing his fingers against the hair of the chairs. Just
Pretty children.
Their youth. Some of the students also broke their necks following his movies.
Broke then.
Almost.
Almost. Not also.
They were too scared. That's how a crowd of commoners would gleefully anticipate a public execution in the Middle Ages. Oh, he is going slow. Goodness, he's only gotten to the first row.
It's because you're taking forever to read your lines.
It's hard. He
It's
just
not
walked,
hard.
getting closer and closer to me. I gritted my
take your
teeth to stop
medicine
myself
today?
from screaming. I did. I'm seeing a bunch of animals. Calm down. Breathe. You didn't kill or kidnap anybody. He already knew the answer to his question, but the policeman still asked in a stern voice.
Петров Антон?
Petrov Anton?
Да.
Yes.
Встань, Петров.
Stand up, Petrov.
My muscles turned to stone. I got up, unglued myself from the chair. I felt like I could hear all my joints creak in the process. I only wish that Paulina wouldn't turn around and see the grimace of horror in my face. If only I could be somewhere far away in the forest, digging myself in a snow pile, rolling up into a ball there. The officer stared at me as if he was about to lock a pair of handcuffs on my wrists. I wonder how cold these bracelets are to the touch. I imagine myself getting jailed and put into a juvenile detention center where tens of simians would constantly harass me.
Я ничего не знаю.
I don't
Я
know
тут ни при
anything. I
чем.
have nothing to do with this.
А тебя никто и не обвиняет.
Nobody's accusing you of anything.
Пока что.
For now.
Only then, I noticed the file that said case number in his hand. It held a gray cover made from rough carton. Milk carton? It flopped onto the desk like a guillotine blade that slid, I know, down on someone's neck. With a measured motion, Tikhonov opened the file, still studying me with his
Why is he
gaze.
doing this in front of everybody?
Yeah, no kidding. It's not helping his case. I caught a glimpse of documents and photos. They showed prints of the snow. They looked like animal prints.
Ты с Семеном Бабуриным
Have you
общался?
talked to Semyon Baburin before?
Я знал его всего
I
одну
only knew
неделю.
him for a week.
Все знают.
Everyone knows that
Петров его
Petrov hated him.
ненавидел.
I turned red. Oh.
Oh.
I wanted to sink my teeth into Katya's face and chew out her cheek.
He is turning into an animal.
Yeah, instead I replied with the calmest voice I could muster.
Мы повздорили
We had a
вчера.
fight yesterday,
Но он
but
первый
he
начал.
started it,
And he
Я
ended
его
it.
ударил.
so I hit him.
Сильно?
How hard did you hit him?
Hard enough to kill
Да
him.
нет.
Not that
Так.
hard. I mean,
Look at my weak hands.
look at my weak hands. I can't even
I
hold
waved my hand
rulers
indecisively.
and paintbrushes.
Ah. Tikhonov looked at my fist as if he was surprised that I managed to hit the big kid from the photo. Surprisingly, Lilia Pavlovna came to my rescue.
Бабурин проблемный
Baburin
подросток.
is a trouble
Шилом
teen,
кое-где.
a true pain in the rear. That had his name on it.
The officer replied with a meaningful nod and fished out a notebook out of the file. It did.
Это твое?
Is this yours?
I averted my gaze. It was a math notebook with my name on it. My classmates devoured me greedily with their eyes. It felt like even the writers on the portraits squinted at me in suspicion.
Yes.
Мое.
В лесу
We
нашли.
found it in the forest.
Well, yeah, they
Там
dumped
же
out.
тракторист,
The
что
area where
снег
the
убирал в
tractor
последний
driver
раз,
who was
видел
plowing
Бабурина.
snow there last saw Baburin.
I started blinking in bewilderment. Romka ransacked my school bag. This notebook probably just got lost somewhere in the bushes. The lieutenant knew about the school brawl, but was he aware of the fight in the forest clearing? I had witnesses that could testify to Semyon, and I was
Oh, we're about to
walking
see
in different directions after that.
Paulina's true character, I think.
Oh, yeah. I looked toward the boys, hopeful. Yeah, right. Romka, who sat behind Tikhonov, put a finger to his lips. And when the officer quickly turned around, he pretended to pick his nose. I deciphered his signal. Boys like Romka would probably say something like, "Snitches get stitches," in a situation like this. I frantically fixed my glasses. Wait, Semyon took them away yesterday, but now they're...
Так что ты делал вчера в лесу, Антон?
So what were you doing in the forest yesterday, Anton?
Я в школу через лес
I
хожу.
go to school through the forest.
Могла
It could
выпустить
have easily
легко.
fallen out of my bag.
Easily. Just like me producing this half-truth.
Будь осторожнее.
Be careful out there.
Before I could realize whether it was a genuine piece of advice or a veiled threat, the teacher said,
Класс.
Class, the
А
officer
сейчас
will now tell
лейтенант
you about some
расскажет о
rules you
правилах,
should follow.
которые вам необходимо соблюдать.
So the killer does exist.
Есть.
Пока мы ничего вам
Can't
сказать
make
не
any of
можем.
this public for
Но
now.
есть преступник
Whether
или
the
нет,
criminal
вы
really
должны
exists or
четко
not, you
помнить
should
о
be mindful
собственной
of your
безопасности.
safety.
Вас бережет милиция.
Police,
Вас
your
опекают
parents, and your
родители и
teachers all watch
учителя.
over you, but
Но
no
в
one
первую
guard you
очередь
better than
защищать
yourself.
себя должны вы сами. Итак,
All right.
кто там что
Any
хотел узнать?
questions?
Yes, how did Anton kill? A stockade of arms rose from the desks. The kids shouted over each other, swarmed the policeman with questions.
Покажите, пожалуйста.
In an attempt to calm down the chorus, he moved toward the blackboard. Hangman? The gray file was left lying in front of me. I stared at it, my breathing so ragged that it might have looked like someone who just ran a 100-meter sprint. Beads of sweat rolled down my neck.
Ясно.
I looked around the classroom. My classmates were catching officers' every word. Only Romka was saying something to Biasha. Lilia Pavlovna was staring into the window, fighting back yawns.
Объявлять комендантский час, причин пока нет.
Do I open it or do I skip?
Oh, look at the
Слишком
clock
мало
is
времени
really...
прошло с момента исчезновения
That's
вашего
Oh, gotcha.
одноклассника.
As soon as I touched the folder, Tikhonov lashed at me with his eyes. Do we wait? My hand instinctively moved away as if the stare actually hurt. The officer just kept staring at me without saying a word, making me squirm under the weight of this uncomfortable silence and the sneering looks of my classmates. And then he suddenly continued his speech as if nothing ever happened. So do we wait?
Мы все уверены, что он найдется живым и здоровым.
Oh, there we go. Nobody paid me any mind, so I slowly opened the file. My fingers started sifting through the documents.
Oh,
Ksenia Talaleva,
she looks like Paulina.
6 years old, left her home sometime in December. Identifying features, okay. My heart almost jumped out of the ribcage. A round-faced girl no older than Olya smiled at me from the photo. The first victim of a serial killer? The first child to disappear in the forest without a trace? I turned to another page. Vladimir Hadyukin, 10 years old. Vova was the second. His mitten hanging on the branch, his name called out by desperate adults and repeated by the sneering echo. Lilia Pavlovna coughed, trying to calm down the rowdy students. I yanked my hand away.
Теперь поговорим о диких животных.
Okay.
Как известно, в наших лицах водятся волки,
Lilyatna.
медведи.
I clanged
darn it.
my teeth with surprise, pushed myself to the back of the chair, blinking in bewilderment. The officer silently gathered the documents and gave me a stern look.
Больно ты
Well, aren't you a curious
любопытный,
boy,
Петров.
Petrov? Oh, sorry, I read your thing.
И еще раз.
Let me say this again.
Если вы
If you see
заметите в
anyone
поселке
suspicious
кого-то
in the village,
подозрительного,
be it near the school or
неважно,
on
возле
the forest
школы
trail,
или на лесной
contact the police
тропинке,
immediately.
сразу сообщите. Телефон-то знаете?
You know our number, right? 02.
Спасибо, ребята.
Thanks for listening, boys and girls.
Спасибо, Лилия
Thank you,
Павловна.
Lilia Pavlovna.
И это,
And we'll find your
одноклассника
classmate.
вашего мы найдем.
Yeah, right.
A thought flashed through my mind. Dig through enough ditches and maybe you'll be able to piece them together. Oh my gosh, like Legos.
Yikes.
My thoughts turned evil for some reason. I couldn't control them. Oh boy. I tried to switch to the lieutenant's speech about suspicious individuals. What if I saw the killer before? What if I was a hair's breadth away from them? Suspicious people. How suspicious was the fox girl that wandered in the darkness? A weirdo that always appears out of nowhere and then dissolves into thin air with her riddles and rhymes. Could she really harm the hulking Semyon? Yes. Should I tell the officer about her? No. What if lives of other students depended on this? Of the cute Ksenia and Vova too? What? Wait, what if I get mocked for speaking out? What if they'll start whispering behind my back? Or what's even worse, think that I'm insane? Romka gave me a stern look over the shoulder. I doubt someone like him would approve of cooperating with the police. Katya's beret dangled nervously behind the delinquents sitting in front of me. My hand was glued to the desk.
До свидания, лейтенант.
Tikhonov was saying goodbye to Lilia Pavlovna.
Why does he always say her whole name? Why doesn't he say like Miss Pavlovna or something?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is that a Russian thing?
He was about to leave. No. It'll be too late soon. Say something. Tell him. Just tell him. What's the... I can glue my palm to the tabletop. I need to warn him. At the very least, for Olya's sake, to assure her safety in the house near the squeaky pines. I raise my hand, heavy as a dumbbell.
Простите.
Excuse me. Oh.
2 dozen heads turned my way. My teacher, the officer, Paulina. Katya shoved an elbow into her friend's side. Sleepy Biasha stretched out his neck. Romka frowned inquiringly.
Я слушаю.
I'm listening.
I felt like I was being studied under a microscope.
Вчера утром по дороге в
Yesterday,
школу я
when I was
видел
walking to school in the morning,
незнакомого
I saw an
человека.
unfamiliar person.
There was 2 people. Remember that man standing in the We saw him again in the forest. Remember that? My classmates started whispering. Tikhonov frowned, a deep wrinkle adorning the space between his eyebrows.
Да откуда ему знать, чужак это или
There's no
кто-то
way
из
he'd be able
местных?
to tell if it was an outsider or a local.
Он же в
He
поселке
just
без
moved
году
to our
недели.
village.
Yeah. The other kids smirked. Katya flashed an evil smile.
Спокойствие.
Calm down.
Антон, а сможешь
Can you describe
детальнее
them in
описать?
more detail, Anton?
He had a fox for a face. Then it dawned on me. I could do more than describe them. What I could do,
Я нарисовать
I
могу.
can draw
I
them.
can draw them.
Я рисую.
I know how to draw
Well,
them.
kind of.
Yeah, sorry, am I reading that too? After spitting out this confession, I expected everyone to laugh. But that didn't happen. Even Katya stayed silent. Paulina tilted her head and studied me with an intrigued look on her face. I was pleased by this wave of attention. It made me feel bolder, so I asked,
Нарисовать?
Do you want me to?
No. Tikhonov slowly nodded.
Лиль Павловна, мы тут
Lily
проведем
Pavlovna.
следственный
We'll
эксперимент.
conduct a bit of an experiment here, all right?
Пожалуйста,
Of course,
пожалуйста.
of course.
I took a pen, flattened out a sheet of paper. Are they all just waiting for him to draw this? Is he gonna have to do it like
Guess.
Speedy Gonzalez? My
feel like
classmates
I'm gonna
stared
have
at
to
me
do
in desperation.
something.
Paulina smiled, and it was the best reward I could get for my boldness. Well, they're
Ну
all
что,
gonna
Ван Гог,
laugh.
рисуй.
Van Gogh.
Well, go on, Van Gogh, draw. Oh gosh, do we have to remember what she looked like?
Wait a
Or is
minute,
this
these
the
are
guy?
normal.
What?
Oh, it's just eyes.
There we go.
Wait, we can draw the guy.
Do we draw the guy or the fox? What did the guy look like?
That.
Like this? Drawing mini game
Game
star.
stars. Yeah, no kidding.
Well, I'm gonna see if I can do the fox.
I'm sure if you can do the eyes. Oh yeah. They're gonna laugh. Okay. It's Batman. Foxman. Okay,
Should we
hold
do
on.
the fox or should we do the man?
Man. Oh, what am I writing? What's going on? Tiny Bunny, man at school. That's not gonna get us anywhere. We can just.
Should I do the fox? Or do you think you know what the man looked like?
Well, hey, wait. Can we? We'll save it. Man would be
Man
more
would be more believable.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. I think they'd probably laugh at me for doing the fox. Do like Tiny Bunny
Oh wait.
game.
This is easy. Oh, except for I think he left.
Fox would be funny, yeah.
Yeah, he was gone by the time we did this.
Well, do you remember what he looked like? Can we just put him together?
No, not really. Well, we can just try to put a man together. Yeah.
So you said he looked like that?
Oh gosh, what freak is this? Let's see.
Well, let's get rid of the ears and stuff.
This is looking pretty funny.
All right, let's put them together. You said it was these eyes?
Yeah, let's just see. Let's just see.
The unibrow?
I'm trying to see if I can find them. School, running, scared, glove. Dang, she did not.
Did he have
get
a scar
far.
on his nose?
I don't.
Did he have a beard?
I don't know.
Did he have long hair?
No, he had short, normal man hair.
Like that? That's the only short one.
Yeah, like that. Let's just see. Oh, you know what? It's gonna be in our stream.
You're thinking way too hard about it. Why don't you just Google like
I
Tiny
did.
Bunny game
This game is not well known enough.
character sketch or something? I don't know.
Okay. Okay, this is her. Oh, here we go. It's the very end of our stream. I remember now.
Okay, well, what does he look like?
It's gone now. Let's see. There he is.
Okay, well, what does his face look like though?
Didn't we talk to him?
I don't think so.
I couldn't remember if, like, is he doing anything?
I think he just disappeared.
Oh,
Can you zoom in?
oh, it's like short. I don't think we have that hair. I think we're meant to
To do the fox?
do the fox. Yeah. Boy. All right.
Вот, пожалуйста.
Here.
Yeah. Thanks, Noah. Thanks for looking into it. Boy, that officer's gonna be like, "You think I'm an idiot?"
Did my drawing to the officer.
Это что, лиса?
What's this?
Смешно,
A fox?
юморист.
Very funny.
Прикажешь ее по
Should we
лесу
send
с
a pack of
собаками
hunting
ловить?
dogs on its trail?
Felt like the windows started shaking from everyone's laughter. Even Lilia Pavlovna couldn't help it.
Все не так.
That's not it. Hey, Petrov, maybe you also met with
Cheburashka. It's a little, like, mouse thing.
a cult character created by Edward Uspensky. He's one of the main characters in a book, Gina the Crocodile and His Friends. He was later featured in a series of cartoons, some of which were produced in Japan.
I think...
Hilarious. Simply hilarious.
I was burning at the stake of shame.
Все ясно.
Case
Что тут
closed, I
еще
guess.
Stephen have crumpled my drawing in his fist.
Ну,
Well, I'll be
занимайтесь.
going.
What if we just gave him a normal man drawing? He left. The bell rang.
Придурочный.
Nut job.
I didn't move, just kept staring into space. Lilia Pavlovna passed by without looking my way. Paulina left after her. My classmates went silent at the same time as if someone muted the sound on a TV. I thought the same thing. Here, let's... They followed me with their eyes the whole time I was passing between the rows. Judgmental looks. I felt like I was in the scopes of many sniper rifles. I squeezed through the barricade made of desks looking for Paulina. What's wrong with Paulina? But I stumbled into my new buddies instead.
He's just got a crush on her.
Romka
that's all.
swaggered up to me.
Oh boy, they're gonna beat me up again.
ментам.
Decided to rat us out to the cops.
Но я ничего не
I didn't say
сказал.
anything.
Yeah, what the heck, man?
Я то подумал.
Oh, but you thought about it, eh?
Romka towered over me, breathing out a faint smell of tobacco.
Ты сильно ошибаешься,
You're very
думаешь, что
wrong
без
if
Сёмы
you
у
think
тебя
that without
настанут
Selma you'll
веселые
have a better
деньки.
time here.
Можешь не притворяться
You can
дурачком,
stop your
пытаясь
weird
удивить
act
Полину
trying to
своей
impress
мазнёй
Paulina
или
with your
корчить из
doodles or
себя
by acting
психа.
like a loony.
Мы тебя
We'll make
сосвету
this place hell
живем.
for you.
Понял?
Got it.
До скорого,
See ya, Four
очкарик.
Eyes. Oh, that hurts me.
My head tilted forward from his slap.
Oh, yeah.
That did hurt you.
What a loser, eh?
Ah, he gets
Posers.
injured. I wasn't surprised to find a note stuck to my back during the break. It said,
Kick me.
wow, it did not even in Russian, just in English. My nightmare clearly wasn't about to end. I then got kicked multiple times. It's been 7 days since the lieutenant visited our class. First glance, everything was still the same. It's a house! The
It's his
forest still
house.
held out its gnarly claws toward the village, and the wind whipped Up white flags waved from powdery snow every night. Powdery snow. When my parents argued in the other room, I would turn up the TV's volume to silence their muffled voice and sit close to... Oh yeah. Volva's and Simeon's photo were still 2 black spots on the notice board. And round-faced Senya hasn't returned home, too.
The little girl.
Ah, but something did change. I could see how different the looks of my classmates were. They met me with a new portion of pokes and insults. Contempt, mockery, and loneliness became my faithful companions. But most importantly, a shadow slid across my desk, leaving behind a mysterious note. I glanced into the space between rows, but the messenger was already nowhere to be found. Holy cow, they're fast.
It's Paulina.
Who sent me this note? What could this carefully ripped out and neatly folded piece of paper be hiding from me? More threats and humiliations, or... I took the paper and carefully inhaled the wafting aroma. Blackberry.
I'll be waiting at a cul-de-sac near the dressing room.
Ooh.
Come alone.
Cul-de-sac near the dressing room?
It's something like the locker room, maybe?
There's a cul-de-sac?
It's the mouse that keeps dying.
Yeah, no, it's not dying. It's just, it's my...
Well,
yeah. I'm waiting.
yeah,
Okay. What if it was written by what's-his-face? And he just
drunk on that sudden call, I immediately started walking.
looking over my shoulder from time to time, making sure nobody is following me. Even though I suspected it could be another trap set up by Romka and Yasha at first, this buzzing thought soon left my mind. Too soon. The two of them didn't have enough combined brain power to fake Paulina's note so carefully. Okay, we're switching. You get to read all the this.
Okay, I didn't even notice how I almost broke into a run and jumped around the corner. As soon as I did that, I rammed into somebody inside the dark nook.
Ooh.
Oi! Oh! Like a magic bird, a green notebook glided to my feet.
Friends only.
Paulina puffed her cheeks in exaggerated anger.
Petrov!
Petrov, have you lost your
Ты
sight
совсем
completely?
злый?
I fixed my glasses. My
No, I want to read the
nearsightedness.
quotes. We're
Oh,
switching.
okay. Wasn't that embarrassing anymore. I bent down and picked up the notebook.
Прости, я так
Sorry, I
торопился.
was in a rush.
Ты меня
Were
ждала?
you waiting for me?
Что
Something
случилось?
happened? Goodness gracious.
I'm squished over
I
so
know,
far away
yeah, I
from
know.
the thing.
Don't worry, folks. Next time we'll be in our own home. Everything will be fine. It'll be great and dandy.
Paulina studied me with her eyes and clicked her tongue.
А знаешь, на что ты
Do you
know what
know
she
what you
looked
look like, Antosha? Dot, dot, dot,
На
ellipses.
блюзовую
Like blue improv.
импровизацию.
Blues improv. What? I blinked in bewilderment. Yeah.
Это как?
Oh, sorry. What do you mean?
Для меня все
I
люди
always
с
associate
чем-то
people I know with
ассоциируются.
something.
И для меня.
I
Ну,
do
не с
that too,
музыкой же.
but why music?
Вот как раз с музыкой.
It can't be anything other than music. I mean,
Бывают
yes, it
люди,
can. Some people are like
гитарные
guitar
соло.
solos, some are
Или
drums.
барабанный бой.
People like our
Или военный
Lilia
марш,
Pavlovna,
как наша
our war
Лилия
marches.
А ты такой задумчивый.
And you're so thoughtful, so mysterious.
таинственный.
People
Sometimes
don't wanna
even
hear
Но
you
ты
sad.
немного
Tori.
печальный.
I can't help it. It erupts out of me.
Ты точно
Definitely
блюз.
blues.
А почему
And what about the improv
импровизация?
part?
А это когда слушатель не
It's when the
догадывается,
listener
куда
has no
свернет
idea where the melody will
мелодия.
go,
Какой
what
темп
tempo it will
возьмет.
adopt.
Of course, some of the things Paulina said went completely over my head.
Dumb.
But I couldn't stop looking at her smile, like a light breeze in May, and her eyes deep and blue.
Чтобы распознать в
One
тебе
needs to have
музыку,
experience
нужен
and taste
опыт
to
и
recognize the music
вкус.
in you.
Это не
Taste, huh?
какая-то там эстрада.
You're not some pop music.
Я, наверное,
I don't
вообще не
think I even
знаю,
know what
что
blues
такое этот
is.
блюз.
Paulina gasped and frowned, which made her look even more beautiful.
Не произноси
Don't
при
say
мне
something
такие
like that to my
слова.
face.
Я тебе
I'll make sure to
обязательно
give you a
дам кассету.
cassette. I almost said casket.
Раньше мне дедушка из города
Grandpa used to bring me
столько музыки
so much music
привозил.
from the city.
И джаз,
Jazz,
и
swing, and
свинг,
classical
и
too.
классику. Это он
He
подметил,
was the
что у
one
меня
who
склад
noticed
ума,
my
как у
musical
музыканта. Я еще совсем
When I was still very
маленькой
little,
пыталась
I
на
tried
бумаге
recording the
записать
sounds of
звуки
nature on
природы.
paper. The
Имя
songs of the
дождя,
rain, the forest.
леса. Эх,
I wish I
мне
had
бы
ears like
твои уши.
yours.
А мне бы твои
I'd love to have
глаза.
your eyes.
I tensed up, worried that she was making fun of me, but Paulina shook her head.
Oh,
Да-да,
oh.
я
No,
серьезно.
no, I'm serious.
У
You've
тебя
got the
глаза
eyes of an
художника.
artist.
Смотришь на вещи и
The lips of a
фиксируешь
lover.
их. Я так не
You're so
умею.
good at picturing
They're like
things.
13!
I can't do that. Well, no, I'm not. Uh-oh,
Katya walked past us with her trademark frosty glare. We dove into the shadows, trying to escape it.
Теперь понимаешь, почему мы тут прячемся?
We're hiding here, right?
Вот из-за таких,
Because of
как
people
она.
like her.
А Катька какая
The melody is
мелодия.
Katya.
Paulina flashed me a sly smile.
Скрип несмазанных
Squeaking
дверных
sound
петель.
of unoiled door hinges.
Знаешь, такой
You know this
мерзкий
nasty
дискант.
discount?
Just can't.
I said it in Russian.
I giggled, covering my mouth. Katya didn't hear our whispers, but she suddenly glanced over her shoulder, clearly annoyed. A moment later, she sighed and went her way.
Look how annoyed she is. The people here walk very slow.
I remembered about the notebook I was still clutching in my hand. I turned it in my hands.
Friends only.
Instead of a subject name, the front side had the name of the owner and 2 words, friends only.
10:15. I think you're right.
Любопытной Варваре кое-что оторвали.
And so did you, Paulina. Curiosity killed the cat, you know.
Прости, это
I'm
анкета?
sorry. Is this a questionnaire?
Заполнял
Have you ever
когда-нибудь?
filled one?
I lied that I had. In reality, girl classmates from my previous school had never asked me to fill their questionnaires. It was quite upsetting. I don't even know what this is that he's talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a girl hobby. You
MASH?
just answer sort of standard questions about your favorite actors and colors, but entrusting someone with such a notebook was the sign of friendship.
Aww.
And maybe of something even more. Something I only had a vague idea about.
Хочешь,
You can
заполни
fill
мне?
in mine if you want. I'm gonna say nothing
My
about
heartbeat
that.
quickened.
Хочу.
I do,
Спасибо.
thank you.
Paulina giggled.
А хотя,
Actually, there are
Там же
so
столько
many secrets
секретов.
there.
наверное,
You're
лучше
better off
тебе
not
не
knowing
знать, о
what
чем мы,
we
девочки,
girls
думаем.
think. You'd be better off.
She reached for the notebook, playing with me. I tossed my finding into my free hand. Paulina tried to intercept my move. Her hair briefly touched my face, tickling my nose with its silky lock.
This is the scariest game, guys.
She's so pretty, look at her. I sensed an aroma that immediately filled the whole world. Fragrant, alluring, lively.
This is.
If only I could picture it, steal it for myself.
It's just. It can't be a good ending
Of course
for
not.
Paulina.
I felt dizzy, but I gathered myself and spoke in a voice reminiscent of Lieutenant Tikhonov.
Ваша анкета
Your
является
questionnaire is
важнейшим
an
улик,
important
и я
piece of
вынужден
evidence, so I'm
временно
afraid I have
изъять
to
ее для
confiscate it for
изучения.
further examination.
Paulina covered her mouth that rounded in fake horror.
И что мне
And what are the
грозит за
implications of
сокрытие
concealing
улик?
evidence? Goodness.
Следствие
We'll
покажет.
decide on that in the course of our investigation.
Сдаюсь,
I
товарищ.
surrender,
my.
Mr.
She might as well
Policeman.
just be like, punish me, Daddy.
Yikes.
Like, come
They are
on.
10 to 15.
Только обещайте
Just promise you
ничего
won't
не
read
читать.
anything. Oh, goodness.
Oh, we're
Здесь
gonna read it.
содержатся
Full of sensitive
секретные
information.
сведения.
What is this, your
Боюсь, что
diary?
мне все-таки
I'm afraid I'll have
придется
to be.
выяснить,
I'll
не
have to investigate
влюблен ли
whether
кто в
someone is in love
гражданина
with
Петрова.
Mr. Petrov.
Oh my, he's
Whoa,
going for it. He's
boy.
confident there.
A little too. Oh, God, she's
Paulina
laughing.
burst out laughing and pressed herself against my chest, showering me with the aroma of her hair and her milky skin that looked almost transparent, with tiny threads of veins running under it. Her whisper was hot, like a piece of butter sizzling on a pan. That would be the ending. You either save her or your sister or something like that, I bet on
Oh
it.
man, you're
Yikes.
right.
Тогда поклянитесь, что не станете
Then swear that you will
разглашать
keep this information
информацию.
private.
Don't tell anybody that I like you.
Честная
Red
милицейская.
flag, everybody!
I
Everybody
swear on
watching!
my
Red
police
flag!
badge.
Red flag!
Badge.
А теперь, Антоша, самое
And now we
время
need to hurry,
поторопиться.
Antosha. Antosha. I took the notebook out
I
the notebook.
took out the
during
notebook during class.
I'm saying it aloud.
Skimmed through it, reading unto other people's preferences. I was quite surprised to discover Romka's jerky handwriting inside.
DuckTales! Anyways.
His letters bulged out of the cells as if
BMW.
embarrassed by their shapelessness. Fearsome Romka found time for something so silly. I chuckled into my fist after I found out that Romka's favorite cartoon is not even Darkwing Duck, but DuckTales.
What an idiot.
What a loser. Somewhere in the distance, a teacher was reciting pieces of Andreev's Snapper. I paid them no mind. Paulina's page was decorated with flower drawings and clippings from the Cool Girl magazine. Was she like Franz Schubert? See the world. Robert Schumann. Losing the people I love.
Birthday.
Town musician of Bremen. Grandpa.
Hey, look, like today, she's older than you.
Shush.
My birthday.
Her favorite musician is Schubert. Her best friend is her grandpa. Her hobby is not violin like I expected, but a much more mysterious listening.
Oh boy.
Can such a mundane process really be someone's hobby? I looked at Paulina over the heads of the other students. She was focused on taking notes. I flipped the pages
Oh
until I
man,
found a
I
blank
did those
one
S's
and
all
armed
the
myself with a
time.
pen. Didn't we all?
Oh
In
my
like, what
goodness.
is this, like 2002? I don't know.
No, this is like... Oh yeah, you're probably right. Yeah. Has to be.
Anton Petrov, class 6B. Took a long time to decide on my favorite musician until a trendy pop band, Carman, came into mind with the cool dancers in their music videos. Soviet Russian techno pop band, most popular from the late 80s, early 90s. Blah, blah, blah. Remembered for unique dancing performances. Cool.
Very cool.
Carman.
Carman.
Favorite holiday? This one's easy. New Year's. My hobby is drawing. My dream? Going to Disneyland, I guess.
What's Paulina's dream?
She wanted to see the world.
Oh.
My hero. My hand moved on its own, writing, da. I stopped on those 2 letters. What if those who read this after me will find my answer laughable and stupid? What is his answer?
Darkwing Duck?
Da svidanya?
Or just da, yes.
After thinking for a bit, I decided that not everything should be disclosed on paper. That's how da turned into Spy-Dar Man. The spelling was wrong, but who cares? Your biggest fear, huh? I immediately wrote, losing a person who's dear to me. Your phone number. No secret here.
Oh, it's not the year.
Okay. Your favorite cartoon? Transformers. Your best friend? Is it Paulina?
Gnawing on the pen's
I
cap.
hesitated, gnawing on the pen's cap.
But,
Your best friend. His sister, maybe?
Barbarin or whatever. Yeah, he should put
I
his
read the
sister.
question out loud. It was easy,
they're
but
not
at the
that
same
close.
time, very important. The answer to that was my sister's name, so I carefully wrote it into the squares. Olya. Olya, I repeated my sister's name while sneaking out of the school.
He's out. It's midday. Hey,
There's
it's
a cute,
Spyro, the
freshly drawn
dragon.
dragon in my notebook that I made to please my beloved sister. She's gonna be missing.
She's
in the gym.
gone.
In this land of darkness and deceit, her support was the only thing that inspired me to keep drawing and stopped me from losing hope in humanity. Refreshing, frosty air made my cheeks turn beet red. Could use that to make borscht. It was bright outside, and the sun looked like a whole egg yolk.
Whoa.
The road looked as if it was silvered. The snow sparkled under the sunlight. I smiled, squinting from the blinding whiteness. Who cares if I don't have any true friends anymore? I have something more important.
He's way too happy right
Someone
now.
who needs my help, who will never betray or hurt me. Family is the most important thing ever. That's what my dad always told me.
Лыс, хорош рыбу тянуть.
Hey, what's up with that stupid grin?
My numb lips immediately shrank. Yasha was shuffling his feet in the middle of the yard, his boots restless on the ice.
Я не тяну.
The North fake. It's not a grin.
I tried to go around him, to no avail. Lady Fortune waved me goodbye, disappearing
he
in the
trying to
early
leave?
twilight.
Торопишься на?
In a hurry, eh?
Немного. Меня папа
A
ждет.
little bit. Dad is waiting for me. Oh, you're
Я ему
preferring Dad.
тиркну на пейджер,
I'll
что
shoot
ты
him a
не
pager message that you're not coming.
If you,
eh?
children need to know what a pager is.
Children, do you even remember pagers?
I do. My dad had a pager.
For far too long then, if you remember them.
What?
Because they're a while ago.
We were late adopters to the cell phone in my family.
Yeah. Bird.
My eye flinched unwittingly, my skin dampened.
Идем.
Let's go, huh? We have a small business to discuss. We're gonna start a small business?
I felt chills run all over my body. I didn't like the sound of that small business.
Peace out. Get
I want to
out
be
of there.
part of a major corporation, darn it!
Yeah.
Those words, accompanied by spitting, normally hid very dark deeds underneath them. Strangers that used to call our old apartment used to say, "Get your old man, we have a small business to discuss." Yasha turned around. He looked like an astronaut in his tight hood.
Oh, that hood is tight.
If I were to imagine him as a sound, he'd be a deafening whistle, a signal given by someone who stands watch. To my demise, there was nobody at the backyard. Apart from the grim-faced Romka. He stood there, his feet wide apart, with his right hand hidden behind his back. Now Paulina and Romka know each other somehow.
Yeah, there's something.
Right? There's something there. Like brother and sister or something. Romka's dry lips were tightly pursed. He kept shooting glances at me as he looked around.
Привёл на.
There he is, eh?
Вижу.
I could see that.
Ну, здорово.
Hello there, Antosha.
Что тебе нужно?
What do you want? He just wants to show him his knife.
He slowly took out a thin, carnivorously shiny blade from behind his back.
Carnivorously shiny, eh?
He's used the word carnivorous like 6 times since we were like a knife, the steel butterfly of death that flies toward the victim's heartbeat. I stepped back instinctively and rammed my back into Biasha. Romkam's minion pushed me back.
А мы с Бяшей хотели узнать.
We wanted to know.
Ты не держишь
Do
на
you have
нас
any hard
обид?
feelings for me or Biasha? Yes, all of them.
Romka started picking on his yellow nail, looking at me with an evil smirk on his face.
Ну, там, в
Well, there in
лесу.
the forest, we kind
Мы
of roughed
были
you up.
немного грубы с тобой.
Сам понимаешь, такое
It's
у нас
just our poor
воспитание.
upbringing, you know?
It's just our bringing up keep that gets us out of hand. Our mothers all are junkies, our fathers all are drunks.
Yeah,
Вас
not as
городских
cultured as
далеко.
you city folk.
Вот порой нас и заносит.
We get feisty sometimes.
I nodded, my eyes glued to the knife. The blade glowed under the setting sun, and Romka's eyes had the same evil glow. Yikes. He stepped toward me. His knife traveled inches away from my coat. One movement and steel would cut into the cloth, and if he pushes deeper,
Нам одна птичка напела.
Little bird
Ты
told us
опять
that you were
возле
snooping
Полины
about
отирался?
Paulina again.
I was so scared that it took me a while to remember who Paulina was.
Oh boy.
My brain was malfunctioning, my knees were shaking. Suddenly, our class rep slowly walked up to Romka from behind.
О,
I
смотри,
see
у
you boys are
мальчики,
getting
вы
along
нашли
quite
ее
well.
общий
Stab
язык.
her!
За мной должок,
There
Катя.
you one, Katya.
Ой,
Oh, no need to thank me,
благодари,
Romachka.
Ромочка.
I'm always
Я
fighting for
всегда
true
на
love.
страже. Настоящий. Да-да-да.
Yes, yes, yes. I'll kill you, I swear. Who said that?
Так, я
In
не
his mind,
слышу.
I think.
Ты к
I
Полине
can't hear you.
подходил или
Were you
нет?
near Paulina or not? Yeah.
Мы
Very close.
так
Well, we
болтали.
didn't hang out or anything.
Болтать будешь
The only
кишками,
thing
когда я
hanging
тебе
out
брюхо
here will
вскрою.
be your guts when I cut open your stomach.
Yikes!
What?
The blade slid across my sleeve with its dull side and reached my collar. The wind made my face feel cold, but a bead of sweat still trickled from my temple. A switch flipped in my head. It all made sense now. I remembered Romka constantly sneaking glasses at Paulina.
Glasses?
Glances. I remembered his scrawly handwriting in the questionnaire. Why didn't I study it more in depth?
Еще раз замечу
I
рядом
see
с
you
Полинкой,
near Paulina
пеняй на
once,
себя.
even once.
Шишкой не
You
отделаешься.
won't get away with a simple boom.
Усек?
Got it?
Да,
Yes.
Пшел вон!
Now scram.
I was probably so hypnotized by the knife that Romka had to repeat his threat.
Вон!
Scram! I thought about the cold, sharp blade when retreating from the yard. I was asking myself whether I had enough courage to break the promise I made to these jerks. The aftertaste of horrible water I drank down my meds with lingered in my mouth. My thoughts were focused on Paulina, but Romka's threat was also on my mind.
Да, ага.
I wandered around the house, feeling intoxicated, and nodded to everything my sister said without trying to discern her words. Olia was talking nonstop, at times lifting her arms and laughing, only to then suddenly go quiet and give me Mom's signature gnarly look. I was yanked out of the prison of my own mind, where seething thoughts pecked at my brain like harpies, stopping me from coming back to reality. I stared back. Olia looked like a mini version of our mom right now. Well, to be precise, she looked like the person Mom turned into when we moved here, with her intimidating posture and her eyebrows directed toward the ceiling.
Ты меня не слушал?
You weren't listening to me, were you?
She tried spitting out those words at me, copying facial expressions of the person she spent almost all of her free time with. For a moment, I felt like the light of Olia exuded all these years waned and wavered in the wind of prolonged changes. Very soon, my beautiful princess will turn into the dragon that was once guarding her prison tower. That thought was much scarier to me than any other horror sneaking up to me
Thinks
from the
very
future.
highly of his mother.
Оля,
Sorry,
прости.
Olia.
Ты же не
Didn't
сердишься,
want to
правда?
make you mad. I just got
Я
lost
просто
in
задумался.
thought.
I looked around the room, my gaze jumping from one object to another like a hungry beast, trying to find anything that could distract Olia.
А давай в приставку поиграем.
Let's play the console.
Olia pouted, but there was a spark of interest in her small emerald eyes. I wouldn't call them small at all.
Or emerald.
Those are huge. The Snow Queen's ice shard inside them started thawing.
А как же второй джойстик?
And what about the second controller? It's not working.
А папе
And
почему
Dad has no time to
некогда?
fix it.
Можем из
We
пистолета
can play
пострелять.
with the light gun.
ковбоев
it's a
или
Nintendo.
уток.
What
Хочешь?
do you want to play? Cowboys? Ducks?
Ты лучше меня играешь.
You're better than me at both.
Да ладно
Come
тебе.
on. Come
Поди целый
on.
день тренировалась,
You
пока
must have
меня
been
дома
practicing
не
the whole
было.
time I was away from home.
Olia burst out laughing. Her heart was warm once again.
А как ты
How do
догадался?
you know?
Я сейчас
But
знаешь,
I'm a good
какая метка.
Now,
Считай,
you've
уже
already
проиграл.
lost.
Не на того
You
напала.
picked the wrong fight
Включай
here. Come on,
скорее.
turn it on. And then there was nothing. Oh boy.
Little Olia jumped toward the TV set and... That's creepy already.
Yep.
And after flickering the power switch, started blindly feeling around the backside of the photon, trying to plug the console's cable into the antenna input. Bits of TV shows started flashing on the
Bruce Lee.
CRT screen when I
It's-
armed myself with the remote to look for the channel with the sought-after Dendy signal. That was Home Alone, wasn't it?
Что дома интересного
Did anything
происходило?
interesting happen at home?
It was a mundane question for me. I didn't put any actual meaning behind it. But Olia's expression suddenly changed, and she lost all of the childish nonchalantness she worked so hard to acquire before.
Оль, что-то
What
случилось?
happened, Olia?
My sister managed to put the cable in its place and started brushing off her dust-covered hand. She was clearly looking for the courage to continue the conversation.
Mom, she... Oh my.
Olia went silent, and for a moment, I thought I saw tears welling up in her eyes.
She had the scary thing happen to her again.
My sister looked at me with wet eyes.
Goodness. Oh boy.
Приступ.
She had a fit, huh?
This had happened before, but it was a rare occasion. Now that we'd moved to this godforsaken place, Mom's fits rose in frequency.
That's a fish. Dad brought home a big fish. It was wrapped in newspaper, had a foul smell. Mom got angry again and then she took a knife. Whoa!
Olia squirmed, looking fearfully out of the window.
They started screaming at each other.
I froze, imagining my little sister so small and unnoticeable standing in the kitchen doorway. She wasn't even trying to hide. My parents just paid her no mind at all.
Ah, money's
Yeah,
betting
I-
on that.
Yeah.
And then Mom struck it. Like this.
Olia slightly moved her fist downward, imitating a strike.
She hit the fish. It was still alive, Torsha. It must have been in pain, and Mom...
It was easy to imagine what happened next. The writhing fish with a blade between its fins squirted some foul-smelling musk into Mom's face. Whenever death got this close to my mom, be it a person was hit by a bus in front of us and their blood was smeared all over the windshield.
Goodness.
Gosh. Or when Grandma chopped off a chicken's head, my mom would always get into a weird, dreadful fit.
Whoa!
Her eyes would roll over, and she would fall on her face like a freshly cut tree and started writhing just like that agonizing fish, turning over chairs and blurting out bits of scary sentences.
What about Dad? Did he help her? What the heck?
Olia shuddered, as if just remembering it pained her.
Yes, but at
As if she was
first...
having a seizure.
Yeah, it looks like it. He started laughing, Doja.
Gosh.
He let out an evil laugh when he saw that Mom was in trouble. But then he cried.
Sounds like they really just need a divorce. Olia's story made me raise an eyebrow. It seemed like the force oozing madness had not only completely consumed our Mom, but also infected our strong and courageous Dad. I quickly stepped toward Olia and locked her in a tight embrace.
Let's play with the laser guns.
She dug her face into my chest, and I could feel my shirt becoming wet.
Why are they bullying each other, Doja? Are they crazy?
I stuttered, unable to justify the actions of our parents. I had run out of words, and all I could do was hug Olia even tighter.
I
Wasn't prepared for that.
No,
Olia
neither was I.
screamed and hid behind me.
Turn it off, quick!
No matter how many times she saw this intro, she would always react the same. Just like when she saw that owl. I mean, I also got goosebumps every time this ghastly face appeared on the screen, so I immediately complied with my sister's request.
TV company logo depicting a ceramic and a Chinese philosopher Pauline with a three-headed toad on top of his head. It instilled horror in the whole generation of 90s kids in Russia.
Jeez. Oh. Should we play?
I mean, there's nothing else we can do. Oh yeah, that's an old
Finally, the game selection screen showed up for the cartridge that was bundled with the console. Goose Hunt. Too bad most of the names here were just different levels of the same game. Picked up the gray rectangular controller and started looking around the pixel letters to find the familiar English word for duck.
I went to type in that Chinese leader with head thing, and I tapped enter, and it put ceramic frog with genitalia in my search. So that's forever in my search.
Background music from the menu soothed Olia's mind, and she asked in a calm voice.
How are things at school? The worst. Nothing good.
Школа новая, а достается
The
мне
school is new,
по-прежнему.
but my treatment is the same.
Словно и не переезжали никуда. Задолбало.
As if we never moved. I'm so tired of this.
Before despair could lead me down its depressing road toward the clutches of oppressive thoughts, something evil writhed deep inside my skull. Gross. Look at this guy.
Yikers.
Oh, he's got a bunny shadow. Ye old top-loader off-brand system.
Yeah, it was
Awakening wild and pleasant
what they were
memories.
called, the purple
Хотя,
one, the purple
знаешь,
one. Actually,
кое-что
something good
хорошее
did
все же
happen.
случилось.
Oh boy.
Olia watched with hope-filled eyes as a wicked smile spread on my face.
Oh, the rabbit
faintly
shadow.
resembling the wound from a box cutter knife.
И еще
Another
один
boy
мальчик
went
пропал.
missing.
Тоша, разве это хорошо? Почему ты так говоришь?
I am fading so fast. Oh, that's not helping.
Tosha, do you think that's good? Why
Why
do
do
you
you
say
say
that?
that?
My sister's voice trembled when she looked into my eyes through the thick lenses.
Знаешь,
You know, that
а
other
может,
missing boy,
тот пропавший
Vova?
Вова сам
Maybe what
виноват,
happened to
что с
him
ним
was
это
all his fault.
случилось.
He,
Может, он
maybe he did
совершил
something so
нечто
bad that he
настолько
no longer
плохое,
deserved to die.
что не заслуживал жить.
Live.
Не будь таким
Don't be so cruel, please. Oh my.
Olia pressed her knees into her chin and hugged them with her hands, trying to take up less space, as if she wanted to shrink or even disappear altogether. It was the only reasonable thing for us to do, go missing among all the other broken toys, and never encounter evil parents or mad classmates. We're the only ones left for each other, the only ones who can protect, listen, and sympathize, which means she's bound to listen to what I think about them all. These beasts pretending to be children that are so eager to bully the weak. Weak hands.
Little weak hands.
It was my turn to speak.
Думаю, они не
I think they won't be the
последние.
last.
My breathing quickens. My fingers start banging on the wooden floor.
Такие
People like
люди,
them
как
are
они,
not worthy of
недостойны
living.
жить, ходить с
Going to the
нами
same
в одну
school with
школу,
us,
смотреть на твой
looking at your
свет.
light.
This guy's getting creepy. My thoughts got tangled. They slipped away along with my calmness.
Душенька,
Jesus, stop it! You're scaring me.
Не бойся,
Don't be scared.
я
I can
смогу
protect
тебя
you.
защитить.
Then I finally noticed that Oya was looking at me like I was a stranger.
Who are you?
He's possessed, man. The rage that welled up inside me subsided. It hid under the guise of my cowardliness, leaving me alone with the growing feeling of guilt for scaring my sister.
Оленька, прости, я
Oh,
не
yeah, I'm
хотел.
sorry. I didn't mean to.
Видимо, я
I
схожу
guess
с
I'm just
ума в
going
этой
crazy in
школе.
that school.
She rushed to embrace me, barely holding back her tears.
все хорошо, Тоша.
Okay,
Только,
Tosha.
пожалуйста, пожалуйста.
Please never say anything like
Никогда
that
так
again.
больше не...
Клянусь маминым
I swear on my
сердцем.
mom's heart.
Jeez. Oya flashed me a bitter smile.
А сам сказал, что так говорить
And you told
нехорошо.
me I shouldn't say that.
Ты права. Давай
You're
лучше
right.
играть.
Let's start playing already.
Только чур я первая.
Oh no, it's a real gun. I go first. Oh, are we playing? It's genuinely Duck Hunt. It's
No,
gonna be
it's
something.
Goose Hunt.
Nice, nice.
She's doing it without me. Now it's our turn.
Ah, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, jeez.
Nice. Nice.
It's hard with the mouse.
I bet. Nice.
Считай, это я тебе
I was
поддалась.
going easy on you here. Oh boy.
It's her turn again.
Here, let me try this. Oh crap, she's real good. Oh, why does she only go once and I go 14,000 times?
a million years.
Oh boy.
They're fast. How dare you let your sister win? Oh, should we let her win?
Oh crap. Maybe.
Это ты виноват, что я
It's your fault I
промазала.
missed. Oh shoot, you're
We
right.
should have let her win.
Oh,
Let
here
her
we go.
win.
Okay,
Let her
okay,
win.
okay, okay.
Final round. Don't get any of them.
Okay, she had 4. Turn off.
Miss them all.
Let's get 1.
No.
We have to make it look convincing.
Do we?
I don't know. That doesn't count. You were close to the screen. I'm not playing with you anymore.
Я с тобой так больше не
Yeah,
играю.
we killed her. It probably was that perfect game I had.
Антон! Антон!
My mom only managed to get through to me on her 3rd attempt.
Антон, тебя к телефону.
Tone, there's a call for you. It's a girl.
Oh, because he gave her his number. That's how just what she
Swerved
wanted.
in an instant and rushed to the hallway.
Не споткнись, смотри.
It's gonna
Watch
be
your
caught. Yeah,
step.
how much you want to bet?
Yeah. Or it's gonna be his mom.
I grabbed the phone, pressed it into my chest, looking at my mom. She shrugged and went into the room, gathering the toys thrown around by Olia as she went.
Алло?
Hello?
У твоей мамы такой молодой
Your
голос.
mom has such a young voice.
А, ну да.
Well, yeah, I
Она
guess
сама
she is
молодая.
young.
Не мешаю?
Are you busy right now?
Нет, что ты.
No, of course not.
If only she knew how costly this conversation could be for me, what risks I took on just answering this call.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
There were a pen and a shabby notepad lying on the nightstand. I picked them up and started moving the tip of the pen across the paper, producing chaotic doodles that always ended up turning into hearts. Oh,
Я тут подумала,
I've been
что
thinking.
мне
I
надо
need to
тебе
tell you
сказать
something.
I froze.
It's probably about Romka or whatever
Yeah,
her name was.
probably. It can't be. Does she like me?
кое. В последнее время у
You've
тебя
been looking
такой
so lost
потерянный,
lately.
а сегодня
When I saw you at school today, you were pale like a ghost. That wasn't
Stinky
you?
dog farts.
Oh man, I thought it was you. It's
No,
the
it's
worst.
not me. I don't smell like that. Shoot. I couldn't find words. My heart was aflutter in anticipation.
You should talk to my boyfriend. I wanted to say that I'm on your side. Oh man.
A smile was spreading on my face in anticipation for Paulina's next words.
And I feel so sorry for you.
Excuse me.
Good guys like you deserve better. I want to believe that you'll find the strength to fight back at some point and the others will stop picking on you.
The pen fell out of my weak fingers.
Does he have a condition? What's going on here?
Is that all she's going to say?
Maybe you'll even find a girlfriend. Now that's a dagger.
She sounded as if she was unsure of her own words.
Okay, well, I just want to let you know that you're a nice guy. It was a total failure.
Compassion instead of an invitation to hang out. She's probably getting the
there?
same threats. I don't know. Before I could reply, Olya descended the stairs. She was holding some book and a pink cover. Encyclopedia of a Young Lady.
Ты долго еще?
Will you take long?
I covered the handset with my hand.
Я
In the
разговариваю.
middle of a conversation.
Что случилось?
What happened?
Почитай мне,
Read me a
пожалуйста.
bedtime story, please.
Мама уснула.
Mom fell asleep. She fell asleep fast.
Иди к себе,
Go
я
to your room. I'll
сейчас.
be there in a minute. Oh, she's gone.
Только быстрее,
Quick,
ладно?
okay?
Ладно.
Fine.
My last reply sounded excessively annoyed. I sighed, watching my sister
She's
running
gone.
up the
She's
stairs.
it. That's it. That's all. That's just.
Алло, Полина?
Hello, Paulina.
Мне надо бежать.
Sorry, I need to run.
Представляешь,
Can you imagine? There's someone in love with me and he snoops about under my windows, demanding to go on a date with him.
Пойду прогоню
I'll
его.
go chase him away
пока
before
дедушка
Grandpa
не
wakes up.
проснулся.
Or maybe I should give him a chance. I bit my lower lip in jealousy.
Если интересно,
I'll tell you tomorrow if you
расскажу
want.
тебе завтра. Мы в конце
We're
концов
friends
друзья.
after all.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
At
Okay.
least she didn't say we're besties.
Well,
Yikes,
Yeah.
this guy is a mess.
Да,
yeah,
конечно.
sure.
Добрый.
So,
The buzzer hammered at my brain.
oh,
Dirty slut, an
man.
angry voice spoke through the teeth in my brain. Like a restless zombie devoid of a consciousness, I dragged my feet up the
I
staircase.
guess he's not safe inside his mind.
Gosh, I wish I could tell Dad, ask for his manly advice. But he doesn't show up home until late at night because of his new job. My parents don't have time for me, to put it lightly.
Ну, где твоя
Might
книжка?
as well kill them too.
Well, where's your book?
I stuttered. The kid's room was empty.
Yeah.
Оль?
Oh, yeah?
Oh no. Oh no. She probably snuck into my room. I started walking down the corridor. The room was infested with shadows. The blinds were wavering like there was
Heck of
someone
a way to
hiding
say the
behind
room
them.
was dark.
I smiled, sneaked toward the window, and threw open the curtain.
It's the Mission Impossible theme.
Попалась!
Gotcha!
There was nobody behind the cloth.
That was silly music.
The
for...
window was a TV screen showing winter scenery. The lamppost, the field, and a couple of walking figures in the middle of it. Ah! Elisa and Olya! I gasped and pressed my fist to my mouth, sinking my teeth into it. Elisa was leading Olya into the thicket.
Why?
No. I needed less than a minute to hurriedly dress and rush out of the house. My heart was beating like a firing machine gun.
You follow their footsteps.
The wind carried the cold, resinous smell of coniferous trees from the forest. Freezing air crackled somewhere in the field.
At least it's not carnivorous. They needed words that sounded like carnivorous.
Coniferous. Two shadows loomed in front of the gate. I could only recognize them as my sister and the fox girl because of their height. I ran toward the fence, listening to the howling wind and the squeaking snow. Squeak, squeak, squeak. One of the figures moved and slowly glided toward the thicket like an ice skater. I slowed down and touched my glasses, trying in vain to adjust my vision to the surrounding darkness. Worry landed on my shoulders like a weightless snowflake. A snake woke up in my belly and started writhing. I felt nauseous.
Well, he is like a weak little boy, ain't he?
I thought about my home, the flimsy fortress I'd left behind. I finally caught up to my sister, dressed only in a coat.
Only in a coat?
Оля!
Oh, yeah.
Оля, зачем ты вышла на улицу?
Why did you go outside?
Если мама
Mom
узнает...
finds out.
My sister froze in place, facing the taiga. She was in a hand's reach, and I put my numb wrist on her shoulder for some reason, probably to make sure it wasn't a dream.
Pointy beak was directed at me, strewn with feathers that formed an owl's face. Oh, it's a mask. I think. How are you?
Something wearing a bird mask was staring at me. Oh, here's the dogs.
Hoot hoot, she won't.
Not happy. The voice sounded exactly like Olya's, but there was somebody else hiding behind the feathers in the carton. I sprinted away as if I got whipped. The masked creature only pretended to be Olya, just to lure me out. I was running like crazy, drowning in snow. The house in front of me was rapidly growing. The yellow light in its windows granted me hope. My mom and sister are there, my salvation. I couldn't hear anything from behind me, as if nobody was chasing me. Maybe it's because the owls can fly? I was already climbing the porch when I noticed another figure. From the soot-black shadow of my house, a scruffy wolf crawled out and stood in my way.
Okie dokie then.
Its movements were jerky, chaotic, as if it was performing some terrifying dance. Or convulsing during a stroke, like its mom. And even though I could clearly see that the wolf face was a mask, something in this werewolf's convulsions made me freeze in place. The boy in a wolf's costume rubbed his side against the porch post and fell to his nose. He bent his back so hard that I expected his spine to crack. The beast's eyes shone.
Goodness.
They didn't attack.
Okay, there's that.
He kept crawling around and running on all fours. I shifted my feet, my mouth agape, trying to keep him in my line of sight. Something was trickling from the slit in the mask. Vicious drops fell to the wooden planks. Saliva. Some unknown force pushed me back, whispering to me to save myself.
Yeah, good point.
The fence was flashing by at the edge of my vision.
And we know how brave and strong Anthos is. Whoa.
I was running in another direction this time, toward the toothy edge of the forest that smelled of pine. My heartbeat measured time. The wolf boy growled behind my back as if he forgot his human nature.
Who was that person?
I can't even hear you. My right leg got stuck in the snow-laden cavity. I yanked it out, cursing under my breath, and fell to the ground. Plastering snow prevented me from standing up, from propping myself against anything. But my unbound thirst for life helped me get out of that trap. Darkness was creeping closer, like the toxic fumes of burial pyres. I ran again, gasping for air that stung my throat. My hair swayed in the wind. I lost my hat when I fell down, and my ears were now hot from the freezing cold while most of my body was still sweaty. The field finally ended. After realizing that running into the forest wasn't the smartest decision I could make, I dove into the line of trees. I ran without stopping, my face covered with one of my palms. I didn't want to lose an eye to some random branch. The branches whipped my clothes, pricked my skin like butchers that were hurting the pig into the brine.
Yay.
A knot of wood sprouting from the ground grabbed me. I rammed into the scratchy trunk, slid down to its base, and looked around in a panic.
Ух, какой ты быстрый.
Ooh, you're fast.
Ooh, you're fast.
My first desire was to dash toward her and hug her. I resisted it and squeezed myself even tighter into the pine.
Ты
What are you doing here?
что ты здесь делаешь?
Да вот,
This and that.
She was holding the hat I lost.
в бюро находок
Working part-time and
подрабатываю.
lost and found.
Надевай.
Put it on, or
а
your
то
ears will
уши
freeze and maybe even fall
а
off
потом,
soon.
глядишь,
She giggled. I squinted in suspicion and shifted my gaze back and forth between her and the hat, scared that Elisa might be holding a severed head or something even more sinister. But in the end, my hat turned out to be just my hat.
Okay.
I took it and pulled it over my forehead.
This whole, like, choose your own adventure thing really is
тепло.
feeling warmer.
I didn't reply. Well, we don't know. I mean, there could be some that really make a difference, like when we chose Pauline instead of Elisa.
Там во
I
дворе были
know.
какие-то дети.
There were some children in the yard.
И что? Покусали
And
тебя,
did
что
they
ли?
bite you or something?
Нет.
No.
А чего же ты
Then
убежал?
why did you? Oh, I'm sorry. Run away.
The answer was obvious, but after rolling the thought on my tongue, I mumbled.
Не
I
знаю.
don't know.
Обещал
Why did I
нам
promise to
звать
never
тебя
call you a
дурачком.
dunce again?
А я обещала
Oh well, I keep my promises.
исполнить.
Unlike you. She walked up to me and grabbed me by the elbow.
What?
I sensed the familiar aroma of mint, oranges, and burnt sparklers. I wanted to lean into Alice, I think we mean Elisa, right?
Yeah.
To savor the minute details of her smell.
Сколько
How many times do I need to tell you? You're safe as long as you're with me.
Я твой друг.
I'm your friend.
Я
And they are
I
too.
don't trust her. Mm-mm. I quickly turned around toward the place the fox girl was pointing to.
Hey.
Kids in masks appeared at the clearing. At least they looked like kids since they were all pretty short. Do you think it's the missing kids?
Yeah, probably.
A wolf boy, an owl girl, and a bear boy.
The
Yeah.
bear boy is the. But they've been.
The bear one's new.
Is it? I don't think so.
We haven't seen him before.
No, we haven't seen.
But we've heard about the wolf and the owl. They all huffed and gasped for air, clearly tired from running around.
I thought you fell through the snow. Started digging around, but couldn't find you.
Я не копал.
I didn't care enough.
Копать было.
That sounds like what's his face.
А ну как
You see, if you're dumb, you run around and dig.
А если
If you're
умный,
smart, you wait until the
подожди,
others get
пока
tired of
другие
running around and digging.
набегают. Уж тогда
Then you
заводи
start talking.
разговор.
как я рад.
You're a rat.
Дегенерат.
Degenerate.
А?
What?
Не обращай
Don't mind
внимания.
him, he's a
Он
weirdo.
I stood there stupefied, my mouth agape and my hands dangling helplessly. I had no idea how to react to the words of these late night guests, but I managed to squeeze out something resembling a smile. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
What's with the music?
This guy needs more drugs and to never
You
leave his
just
house.
scared me, that's all.
They started looking at each other, and somebody even snorted as if I said something funny.
This is like we're about to get into some fine dining or something.
Да, да, лиса
Yes, yes. The fox is right. Hey,
Это
he's
он.
the one.
Нет, это наш.
No, this is our. Have we finally found him?
Наш
Our buddy.
зайчик.
Yes, he looks the part.
The wolf boy started wagging a part of his costume like it was his tail in excitement.
First.
Ну, конечно,
Of
ты
course you were
первый.
first.
Это волчик раньше всех
Wolf here was the
почуял
first to sense the
зайчиков
bunny
тебе
in you. He
и
told us
рассказал
about
нам.
you. The bear was there before. There's 4 of them, weren't there? Hello.
С нашей совушкой ты
And you've
знаком
already
не
met her. Who
понаслышке.
didn't
Не
before?
такая
She's
уж она и
a nut.
страшная, правда?
This has got to be the little
Да,
girl that's
наверное.
missing.
Yes.
And he's okay. He's
А этот
gross
улыбчивый
boy.
бугай.
This is the smiling big guy, Teddy.
Ты лучше с ним
Be mindful with
поласкай.
him or he'll
А то
chew off your
голову
head.
откусит.
Зачем это?
What?
Да.
I see you've also dropped your sense of humor somewhere on the way.
I think she's Paulina. What do you think?
Oh, maybe.
She's either Paulina or Katya. I was still unsure if these peculiar little animals had the best intentions in mind, so I hid my hands behind my back, trying to look away from the gaping holes of their carnival masks. Elisa put her hands to her sides in a theatrical manner and somehow managed to wink with her fox face.
Когда в следующий раз придем,
Next time we come, we'll
будем
ring
звенеть
bells for you.
колокольчики,
That
чтобы
way you'll
ты
be
не так
less scared of
боялся
our
нашего
visit.
визита.
Do we even have any bells?
Чур, я
I
звенеть
won't be
не
ringing.
буду. У меня лапка
Paws.
болит.
Oh, he injured his hand. My smile is no longer fake.
О,
Oh,
зубы
you showed us your
показал.
teeth. That's a
Это
good
не
sign. I didn't
ожидала,
expect
что
you to
сможем.
find us
Я
fun.
думала, это
I thought it was an emotion
под
reserved
силу только
strictly to
Диснейленду.
Disneyland.
That's Paulina. It's Paulina.
Откуда ты знаешь?
How did you know that?
Да так, прочитала
I read about
кое-где.
it somewhere.
Про меня?
Read about me?
Про клюв от
Aren't
воробья.
you funny? No,
Про
about
Disneyland,
Disneyland,
yeah.
darling.
Ты
You
умеешь
can read
читать
human?
по-человечески?
Зря я,
Do
что
you
ли, в
think I've been
школу
going to
хожу
school
день
every day
ото
for
дня?
nothing? Whoa.
And then she sang in a coquettish voice.
Как детей не
Where
замечать,
to
как
learn
мечты
about
их
neglect. Where to
развенчать.
get your
Учат
dreams
в
all read
школе,
at your
учат в
local
школе,
school, of
учат в
course, and in your
школе.
classroom.
Крепко
Where
накрепко
to hit kids every
ловить, с
week,
детства
where to prey on
славить
all
и
the meek.
чморить.
At
Учат
your
в
local
школе,
school,
учат
of
в
course,
школе,
and in your
учат в школе.
classroom. I let out a cautious laugh. My new acquaintances didn't seem scary anymore. On the contrary, they looked friendly and welcoming. There was something about them that attracted me. Just like this clearing, this moon, and the snowflakes that fell backwards from the ground to the sky, as if someone was rewinding a tape. The masked kids got close, and I felt their touch. They gave me friendly taps, felt my clothes, as if checking whether I was real.
That's called pickpocketing.
There was no animalistic malice in their touch, only pure childish curiosity. For some reason, I thought to myself, I can trust them. Snowflakes just kept on floating upwards.
Oh, weird.
Никто
Nobody will
тебя
hurt you
больше.
anymore. Friend?
Пусть только
Yeah, if someone ever
попробуй.
tries to.
The fox gave me a slight tug and burst out laughing.
Ну что, Тоша,
Well then, Tosha.
убежишь
Will you run
с
away screaming or come with us?
Куда?
Where to?
That
Ah,
was
to
you.
the amusement park.
That was you! At that moment, Tyga's deceptive silence was broken by the sound of a distant flute. Mesmerizing and alluring, it brought about the ring of crystal glass and the whispers of a fresh winter spring. If I had any doubts before, the flute song shattered the last of them. I started following my new
my
friends
goodness.
before I could even make my decision. My legs carried me of their own will, and the tunnels made of pine stepped apart. Bushes bowed in front of our procession. Everything looked dreamlike. Because even the clearing we ended up on, I only saw in my dream. The flute soared up in the treetops like some fantastical bird. Snowflakes floated up in a spiral. The moon painted tree branches with silver. Elisa gasped in amazement. I was also in awe. I tilted my head backwards as far as I could.
Good. What a sight.
Очень красиво.
So beautiful.
Wolfie howled in amazement.
This is nothing. I can show you much more if you want.
I did want. I wanted to see what the fox girl saw with her eyes, hidden in the semi-dark of her cape. Now I didn't feel weird about these masked kids. I felt weird for being the only one without a mask. Is Olia the owl now, do you think? I felt like I was naked in the January winds.
Oh,
Скажите, а зачем вам маски?
why do you wear those masks? Tell me.
I was trembling, but I wasn't scared. My trembling wasn't caused by the cold. It originated from the peculiar anxiousness, the anticipation of something amazing.
Why do you ask?
I touched my cold cheek.
Но я без
I'm
маски.
not wearing one. I love human tails. Human nails? Human
Человеческий.
tails?
Я же говорил,
I've already told you
все
all the
жители
villagers wear
поселка
masks.
только
It's just
скрываются
you won't
за
find
ними.
anything human underneath them.
И даже я?
Even me? You're so
такой
clumsy,
рассеянный.
and we've already found your glasses once already.
И
And your gur
шапку.
hat. Show me the tiger.
И твое
And your real
настоящее
face. Oh
лицо.
my.
I looked at the mask the fox was holding out to me. The bunny mask that looked like a silver ingot under the moonlight. I was curious to see the world through its slits.
Okay.
Suddenly, fighting its way through the flute's melody, a thought came to me. The glasses they found were in Semyon's possession. My new acquaintances must have known what happened to him. Or even worse.
А куда подевался
Where does Simeon
Семен? Что с ним
disappear to?
стало?
What happened to him?
И с остальными
And the other
детьми?
children?
The bear and the owl looked at each other. The wolf boy curled into a ball, and the fox lowered the pointy nose of her mask.
Тот, кого
Who was
держали
kept in
в
the cage?
клетке.
Тот, кто
Who
режет
cuts into little
мелко-мелко.
pieces? Whoa.
Тот, кто
The
носит
one who wears a
кожаное
skinned
лицо,
face took
забрал
them.
их. Умел бы я
I knew how to
крестить
cross
или
myself, I'd do
крестился
it.
бы.
Хотите сказать, это был человек?
You said, was it you?
Чем
Are you
ты
even
только
listening to
сам?
us?
Разве
How
можно
can you call
назвать
someone
такого,
like that
как он?
human?
Одно
There's just
слово.
one word for him.
Хорош.
An adult. I bet it was that guy. It's so easy to get lost in the adult world. Killers, cruel animals, trainers, and cold parents. If you don't want to get sad, better not think about them. I don't know about you, but I definitely don't want to be sad. Somehow I'm also not sad today. What about you, Anton?
Huh?
I was lost in thought, staring at the pines, trying to pinpoint the location of the flute. I was sure that the person who played it was standing right behind the piney stockade. Someone tall, going over the holes in the flute with their long fingers.
What now? Are you going to sit and be sad or have some fun? Lisa wanted to show me something. Let's start with the sweet stuff.
Foxgirl took out a handful of candy from her pocket and handed them to each of the kids. Covers shuffled. The smell of pineapple, cocoa, and melon wafted through the air.
Whoa.
The last treat, a chocolate-covered waffle candy, Elisa put right into my mouth. Oh, that finger's up in there. My tongue was engulfed in spiciness.
Spiciness?
I felt like my body was covered in fur, and small sparks were running along it. I chewed on the waffle and the chocolate, gulped them down, enjoying the vivid taste.
Thanks.
My gratitude was barely audible because my lips were already touching the insides of a mask.
Sounds weird.
I didn't even notice how I put it against my face. The papier-mâché was warm. The mask stuck to my skin, giving it a nice prickle.
Jeez.
The kind when you dive into a hot bath after being outside in winter.
Yes.
When you lie there and purr from the soapy water.
What in the world? See, I told you, this is yours. Mine! What are you waiting for? The fun won't have itself. You're right.
The melody kept swirling in the field like a hurricane. I couldn't wait to release the energy, the heat that this enchanting music was filling me with.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
Actually
you just
flew.
Straight up.
The owl jumped and disappeared in the sky. I heard her laughter from somewhere above, and then she landed back, huffing and sighing.
You can do it too. Give it a try.
I followed suit. Oh, it's in color. My feet tore off from the ground. I flew toward the stars like a rocket and screamed from happiness after seeing my friends down below. The wind helped me fly. It felt like I was jumping on a huge trampoline.
Yep, they definitely took some sort of drug.
The stars looked like vivid sparkles that I could reach and lick up. The moon also got closer, and then I plunged. I got scared that I'd break my legs for a moment, but my soles landed softly on the ground, and I regained my balance.
You're safe with us. And all your dreams will come true.
It is Disneyland.
I'm so happy that I finally found you, Bunny.
In a fit of merry laughter, I realized the most important thing. These four are not a threat.
Casually joins cult. That's what this game should be called.
That's the name of this clip. My real enemies, and I felt that with every single hair on my mask, were those who knew nothing about magic. Humans from the village.
Ooh.
Here we go. I also realized how alive my surroundings had become.
Definitely took like LSD or something.
I heard the dry grass under the snow moan. I saw faces of the trees and the stars. The trees were smirking and the stars were grimacing in fear.
Oh my gosh.
That's right, be scared. I'll jump up to you and... I snapped my teeth, then let out a jubilant laugh, jumping up along with the
Still just a rabbit though. Hey, you got blue eyes.
Like we flew higher than the tallest pines and stayed in the air. I swirled. Elisa followed my rhythm. I knew that she was smiling, so I smiled too. And the flute just kept on playing, carrying us higher and higher.
Тебя что,
Did someone put a
заколдовали?
spell on you? That someone is
Standing next to me, I thought, trying to unglue my chin from the desk. My muscles felt slightly sore, but that feeling was pleasant. The whole class was wandering about for some reason, whispering and passing notes to each other. Their faces looked like discolored masks to me, bleak and boring. I yawned, remembering the time I was soaring high above the forest with Elisa by my side, laughing and squeezing my hand. Probably it was all just a dream. Because I didn't walk back from the forest, just woke up in my bed on a normal morning with tea and medicine. Still, I was hardly worried about trying to find a rational explanation for my night dance. That feeling of flight was much more important. The knowledge of how it feels to be hanging in the air above the treetops of majestic pines and baring my teeth at the moon. It's probably the little
Прости,
girl.
задумался.
Alright, I got lost in thought.
Слышал уже про Катю?
Katya. Have you heard about Katya?
А?
I glanced at the empty sea in front of me.
Катя пропала.
Oh, there she
Katya
is.
went missing.
My sleepiness was gone in an instant. I frowned in
Couldn't
suspicion.
that bully be gone
Как
next?
пропала?
What do you mean? It can't be.
She's the fox. She's the fox. 12 years old, so that's how old they are. They're 12.
Bunch of jerks in a fur-hooded coat.
Oh, but she's got green eyes. A fur-hooded coat, though.
A knitted hat with pom-pom.
White scarf.
Катя!
What?
He said Katya.
Purchased the game in early access.
Oh, did we finish all that's available?
Did we?
Oh,
Contact you.
no!
Oh man, thank goodness.
Katya!
So doggone tired.
I know, we're both fading.
Oh, look, there's more. There's more to them. We only had these two first. Now we have
A cat.
the owl and the is that a cat? It's the bear.
Oh,
That's the bunny, the fox, the wolf, the
owl.
owl, and the bear. No!
No!
I know.
Oh.
Man, oh man. Well, that was interesting. I'm glad we got through it. Yeah, so... Oh, does it? I'm watching it. Oh, there it goes. Yes. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know what to... And you're right, though, because we only had these three. So now we have a fourth. So there's going to be another animal in the group, probably. I don't know, though. They talked about the missing kids as a different set of people being taken by the adult human. So...
But we know he's Semyon. Like, we know it. We know that bear is Semyon.
We don't know it.
We know it, though.
Or maybe the adults drugging all of the kids into thinking that they're separate beings. Yeah, this was an interesting game. Very interesting indeed.
I think there's a lot going on. Should we go to just chatting? I think that there's like psychological disturbed elements going on, like he's schizophrenic or something. And there's the drugs and
which we don't know
like,
what they're for, right? Have we figured out what they're for?
No, we don't know. But they make him like loopy doopies.
Yeah, who knows what is real in this whole thing?
Yeah, who knows what's real?
Ugh, man, that's crazy. Well, that was fun.
It was fun.
Noah, thanks for sticking around. Thanks
Thank you, Noah.
for being there, writing fun stuff for us to interact with.
Yeah.
We have enjoyed this, and we'll continue to enjoy it and finding a different game to play. We have a few other things. We have Detention. We haven't finished, and that's a full game.
We've got the hotel one we were playing.
At Dead of Night. Yeah, we got to figure that one out. We've got a Kaika if we can stomach it. All kinds of games.
A what now?
Oh no. Ikai.
That Japanese one?
Ikai. Here we go.
Ikai. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
That one was really cool. It was just making me so sick.
I know. We're just trying to
but
figure
it was
it out.
so cool.
We're just running everywhere. But we're trying to figure out ways to get a little more traction here. Maybe we should start doing it. We can't really do it earlier. We could probably do it earlier when we go back. But well, you know what? We'll just do what we do. You know what? We're not trying to make anything of it. So again, thank you, and yeah.
Van Gogh, you're a true painter.
We got the Van Gogh achievement. We could have skipped that whole thing. We could have given him a different picture. It does make me curious as to what would happen if we gave him an old picture. We'll figure that out next time.
I like your beard.
Yes, I can tell you're just rubbing me out of the picture here.
I'm so tired.
All right, I know. Anyways,
Don't ever have children. It's
thanks.
a trap.
Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful Friday. Do something fun.
Have a nice Mother's Day weekend.
Mother's Day weekend, and we shall see you again.
Cinco de Mayo.
That's right. There's still a chance. Well, not for you, Noah.
Other than scummy tag chasing, there isn't much you can do to blow up.
Yeah, I know. I don't do that either. I'm not trying to blow up. I think I'm just trying to get enough people in, and we had it for the first few weeks. I think it was just because
we
of
were
the...
on Twitch.
No. We had it on here for the first... I had it especially, where there's a number of people coming in, but I think it was just because my video was...
The Simpsons.
The Simpsons video was going around, and now it's not. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not trying to make this be my main form of income, right? I'm just trying to make this be a fun thing for us. And it is. And so we're winning in that aspect. So we're happy that you're here for that. And yeah, we'll just keep doing it. So next Tuesday I'll be on again, and either Wednesday or Thursday, depending on what's going on. We both will be on doing something, whether it's Dead of Night or some new kind of story game. There's plenty out there. So anyways, thanks again, and have a wonderful evening. Well, it's over. Have a wonderful next day.